forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Be sure to select all so that you can receive notifications every time we go live and upload to the channel.
Peace and love. Welcome back. How y'all doing? Welcome back. Welcome back. Yep. We in the building. We're in the building. And if you can hear me, drop a 1, right? If you can hear my voice loud and clear, drop a 1 in the chat room. Gonna have some fun today. Y'all don't mind. Drop a 1 if y'all can hear me. And let's get ready to react and review some videos. Let's get ready to do some reviews, some reactions, some commentary, and a roundtable. Yay! Ain't y'all ready for it? All right, if y'all ready for it like I am, then what are we waiting for, right? What the hell are we waiting for? Okay. Let me queue up what I need. Let me queue up the things I need. All right, so I want to just unwind. I don't want to hop right into the video reviews. My bad. I got to do a little brief intro, let you know what we doing, what's up. So, Charleston White pulled a gun on a certain interviewer, and it's been going viral, and I just want people to know that I think it's all fake. I ain't the only one think that. A guy by the name of Ugly Money TV, salutes to him. He thinks it as well. One thing about this whole ordeal with Charleston White, you don't pull a gun and don't use it. We know that. And we also know that this was staged. Okay, we also know it was staged. Well, I do.
This is what I'm saying. You can't make me curl by King Von Mama. Fuck that bitch. I helped this mama. Why do I need to know about two dead ass niggas? I don't give a fuck about duck or. This is what I'm saying. You can't make me curl by King Von Mama. Fuck that bitch. I helped this mama. Why do I need to know about two dead ass niggas? I don't give a fuck about duck or Von. I helped this living mama. Fuck them dead niggas that preached about killing niggas. Fuck y'all pain, bitch. Give me back my goddamn money, hoe. Or suck my dick, bitch. In Chicago. Fuck y'all. Suck my dick, bitch. I keep a goddamn gun for whatever. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about shit. Nigga, I keep a motherfucking gun. Nigga, I keep a motherfucking gun, nigga. Nigga, I keep a motherfucking gun, Chicago.
He let the dude push him down while he had the gun. You know this is staged, right? I think all of this shit is staged. Let's watch.
Say, homie, you better, nigga, what you got going? Man, you better sit down, homie. What you mean, what I'm...
Then he cocked the bitch back. He cocks the gun back, and they just letting him do all this. You know this shit fake and it's staged. And guess what? After this happened, Charleston White went live saying that he staged it. I'm gonna go through Charleston White channel. I'm going to review some of his video today, a little bit what I can, because he got long ones. And I'm going to try to find the parts where he said Charleston White admitted out of his mouth that he staged all this stuff for views and clout. And I'm like, why do people still believe it's real? And it's not Charleston it's not Charleston White that we're going to blame for this. We can't blame Charleston White. Charleston White folk telling people that the shit is staged. So once he tell them the truth, you can't blame him no more. People don't understand like this is WWF. Let's watch it all from the jump.
This is what I'm saying. You can't make me curl by King Von Mama. Fuck that bitch. I helped this mama. Why do I need to know about two dead ass niggas? I don't give a fuck about duck or Von. I helped this living mama. Fuck them dead niggas that preached about killing niggas. Fuck y'all pain, bitch. Give me back my goddamn money, hoe. Or suck my dick, bitch. In Chicago. Fuck y'all. Suck my dick, bitch. I keep a goddamn gun for whatever. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about shit. Nigga, I keep a motherfucking gun. Nigga, I keep a motherfucking gun, nigga. Nigga, I keep a motherfucking gun, Chicago. Say, homie, you better, nigga, what you got going? Man, you better sit down, homie. What you mean, what I'm on? Nigga, don't fuck with me with a gun in my hand, nigga. Say, homie, I don't give a fuck about nothing, nigga. Say, homie, nigga, I don't give a fuck about none of what these niggas talking about. This is what I'm saying.
All of this is staged. It's staged. Charleston got the machine behind him. Let me explain something to y'all. These small hats and these Jews that run this media shit, when you get to the level this guy on, when you doing interviews with Vlad, say cheese, right? When you in the big boy league. The machine is behind you like one of these rap artists. And just like with the rap artists, they got to keep you hot by having, like with the baby, right? He got to knock a nigga out every week, or he got to shoot a nigga, or, you know, these are the kind of things that keep you hot, keep you relevant, and in the algorithm, man. And a lot of times on social media, what y'all don't know is, and I'm guilty of this too, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to lift the curtain on it all. Guess what, nigga? Us YouTubers and content creators, sometimes we stage shit. And nigga, I'm saying we because I'm a real one. Yes, I remember doing panels and telling some of my people on the internet conversation, I would tell some of my people on an email, Gmail conversation, I'll tell them, look, hop on and come bring your boy some smoke, man. So that's kind of staging it, you know, because the average person will think, well, that brother just hopped on naturally and we got to arguing. No, I've staged a couple of these arguments before, and I'm not scared of using the word staged. Because what happens is the debate, once we go to debating, that ain't staged. I don't know if I'm going to win the argument or not. But what stage is, we knew we were going to debate. We knew we were going to debate. So in the point right here, I'm saying these niggas knew this man was going to pull a gun. That's why they let him get up and go at it. They let that man get up and say, I keep a gun on me, then walk over there, get the gun, cock it back, do all that. That don't happen. That don't happen. Let's watch it.
This is what I'm saying. You can't make me curl by King Von Mama. Fuck that bitch. I helped this mama. Why do I need to know about two dead ass niggas? I don't give a fuck about Duck or Von. I helped this living mama. Fuck them dead niggas that preached about killing niggas. Fuck y'all pain, bitch. Give me back my goddamn money, hoe. Or suck my dick, bitch. In Chicago. Fuck y'all. Suck my dick, bitch. I keep a goddamn gun for whatever. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about shit. Nigga, I keep a motherfucking gun. Nigga, I keep a motherfucking gun, nigga. Nigga, I keep a motherfucking gun, Chicago. Say, homie, you better, nigga, what you got? Man, you better sit down, homie. What you mean what I'm on? Nigga, don't fuck with me with a gun in my hand, nigga.
My bad, y'all. My bad. I'm just talking with the mic muted. What I was saying was, what I was saying was, my bad, y'all. What I was saying was, Charleston White say stuff online that anybody else do it, they'll get punished for it. Charleston White talked about raping white women, harming white people. He said a lot of stuff that can be considered hate speech. I've seen people get taken down for saying less, but he don't go nowhere. I'm telling you, you gotta watch these people that's online provoking everybody with this kind of commentary, and nothing is happening to them. That's the same thing that's happening with the Hebrew Israelites. With the Hebrew Israelites, they get to do things that if me and you did it, we'll be locked up, man. And I just did a whole video covering that. Some of these folks they with the government, man. Like this dude is online saying shit that I know if I said it, my channel will be gone. It'll be hate speech and all that. And I wonder and they got the machine behind them, bro. Now watch this. Don't you know if Brother Sanchez was getting interviewed and I was at someone's place of business and I brandished a weapon on the person interviewing me, don't you know I just committed a crime? Brandishing a weapon is a crime. You don't gotta point it at a person. If you pull out a gun during an altercation and just holding it at your side and cocking it back, that's a crime, dude. That's a crime. Called brandishing a weapon. So you got to understand, like, a lot of this stuff is staged and is fake. And the crazy part about it is he admitted that it's staged and fake. You know it is. Like, this is what the internet has come to today. I remember being young and they used to have all of these crazy reality shows like Making the Band and all that stuff. And when we grew up, we found out that all of that stuff was staged and it wasn't really reality TV. They would tell them, look, we need you two to fight in the hallway. So it was staged, fake shit, you know. We need you two chicks to throw shoes at each other in a restaurant. And they get with the restaurant owner, he get a little pay too. It's staged. This is the internet where we into to make real things look, to make fake things look real. It's people that go up to homeless folks and give them big wads of money. Guess what you're finding out? Them folks they giving the money to are not homeless. And guess what? Them people working with them. And they got people donating big money to their channel because them people think they doing such a good deed. And if you think that that person doing a good deed by giving wads of money to the homeless people, why don't you give wads of money to the homeless people instead of giving it to them and telling them to do it? That's a scam right there. Because any person giving wads of money to homeless people but telling you to donate to them, that's a scam, bro. Can't rob Peter to pay Paul. If they asking you to donate, then it's you giving them folks the money. And he just the nigga out there dispersing it for y'all. Getting his cut. It's game. It's game. But all of this shit nowadays, you don't know what's real and fake. And Charleston White said out of his own mouth that a lot of black folks on the internet is dumb. And that's why he making a lot of money staging. He used these words, faking shit, staging shit. He said, you don't know what I may stage and fake nets. Y'all don't know what's real. I got the video. He been going live so much, I forgot which video it was, but some of y'all heard it though. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. He admitted that this shit is staged.
What up, everybody? Appreciate y'all for tuning in to yet another episode of Ugly Money Podcast. Well, it's not Ugly Money Podcast, it's behind the scenes. So let's talk about this Charleston White interview with DJ U, where he allegedly pulls a gun. It's been going viral all over the world. Everybody's been posting it from Shade Room to Hollywood Unlocked or whatever. And Charleston White gets on the podcast with DJ U and goes ballistic. And a lot of people...
Yeah, that's right. It ain't nothing new. He always say that, but people don't always listen to it. We got selective hearing, so I got to point out to them, yeah, man, this man keep telling y'all that the shit he doing is parody. It's staged and it's fake. So why do y'all keep dialoguing about it as if it's real? You know.
People are concerned and wondering what's going on with Charleston. Why would he pull a gun out and things of that nature? So, to tell y'all the story, y'all go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. So I have since talked to some people in Charleston's camp. Not Charleston himself this time, but some people in Charleston's camp. And if you know anything about Charleston Blue, we all know that Charleston White puts on a show. And that's one thing that I've learned about him. And he said it several times on my podcast. Actually, you can go to the page and check out some of those interviews. We just dropped 2 full interviews on Charleston White. That he's playing a role. Like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm about to tell y'all the tea that I got. The tea that I got. Like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. We get to 100 people. I'm going to tell y'all what's going on. Oh, it's already 100 people in here. Okay, never mind. All right, we going. So, Charleston White has an interview with DJ U, who is King Von's DJ. Right? All right, boom. They're having a cool, calm, collected interview. If you watch the whole interview, you'll see it's like a lot of gems dropped, a lot of game dropped. It was a really, really dope interview, right? So, near the end, it goes a little crazy. Charleston White gets extremely upset. He starts yelling. He starts saying obscene things, as Charleston sometimes does. And then he goes in turn and gets up and says, I keep the gun. You know, I keep the gun on me, and pulls out a pistol and then cocks it. Now, that clip right there goes viral all over the country. Keep like, comment, subscribe. Like. I need to get the likes up, man. I need to get my like. Y'all better get my like. I ain't telling y'all nothing till I get my likes up to 20. Y'all get my likes up. I need my likes up. Y'all stop playing with me. Y'all get my likes up. I need some likes on this. Yeah, come on. Music. I will play Jeopardy music. Several times. I'm playing the role. On my interview, we get into it. So check it out. If you know anything about Charleston White, you know that Charleston is playing a role. This is something that Charleston has said several times. I'm playing the role. On my interview, he says, I want to play the snitch role. See what I'm saying? He's playing the role. So, here nor there. But a lot of you all, what you don't know is that Charleston doesn't go anywhere, especially outside of his hometown, without police escorts. Not security guards, not bouncers. Police. Now, I've interviewed Charleston 3 times. The first time he came was our first time meeting, and he was actually an amazing, cool, calm, collected, individual. And I would have never thought that, but he was cool as hell. He comes in with an armed police officer. Then a couple of weeks later, we interview him again. Same spot. At my studio here in Atlanta, guess what? He has a police officer with him.
I don't think y'all hearing this shit. Oh my God! Because a lot of niggas that follow Charleston White be clowning me because I was a military police. But yet this man came to meet a brother that looked like him, and ain't nothing wrong with Charleston having a police with him, because I think that he's a smart man for having a police with him. And this dude ain't said that he has security with him or a bodyguard with him. The man said he had the police with him. And that's why I told you, man, a lot of these folks is agents. Charleston White told you he was a state baby, and the state raised him. And when y'all grew up playing with toys, he grew up playing dominoes with murderers and killers. Niggas like him is everything that the system want to use against their people. People, we got to quit making leaders out of state babies and prison babies. And we got to quit making the... I'm going to say the ratchet ones of our society some sort of smart voice or some sort of legitimate figure for these black boys, which is what lead me to my title. And I'm going to drop the link in a minute here. Is Charleston White a good example of, and you know what, let's go ahead and, if y'all give me 1 minute, please, let me put this poll out. Let's put the poll out. I posted Ben had that out, so forgive me on that. Let me throw that out there. Let me throw that out there real quick. Bear with me, please. But yeah, we're gonna play this back. And this brother, he's connected with Charleston's people. And he said when Charleston White came to see him, that man had a police with him. Let me put this poll out while we listen at this.
See what I'm saying? He's playing the role. So, here nor there. But a lot of you all, what you don't know is that Charleston doesn't go anywhere, especially outside of his hometown, without police escorts. Not security guards, not bouncers. Police. Now, I've interviewed Charleston 3 times. The first time he came was our first time meeting, and he was actually an amazing, cool, calm, collected, individual. And I would have never thought that, but he was cool as hell. He comes in with an armed police officer. Then a couple of weeks later, we interview him again. Same spot. At my studio here in Atlanta, guess what? He has a police officer with him. An armed one and a uniformed police.
Now, I'm going to tell you something what's wrong with that right there. What's wrong with that is the way he talk online. I bet you can't fight. I beat your ass. cocking guns and doing all that, and then you got police with you, that's really not what's up. At least have some goons with you. Don't have the fucking niggas with the law enforcement, the law with you, brother. They ain't gonna let you do none of that stuff you yapping about. You are just bait for a hot-headed nigga. That's what Charleston White is. He's bait. He got all these armed police officers with him, and he talking all this shit because he got freedom of speech. And guess what? Soon as some nigga, right, who thinking, okay, this a nigga who want that shit, and try to step to him with a physical altercation, them police gonna put their knee in your neck, handcuff you, you're gonna get a battery charge and all that. This is what you call an agent provocateur. This is somebody that is hired by the government to provoke their own people and get niggas locked up. Because the way he moving, he know it's gonna enrage some niggas. And them the ones he want to act. Because he protected, he know he good. And once they act, they threw their life away. He already been getting niggas locked up. See, Charleston White ain't lie to y'all. He said he want to get as many niggas locked up as possible. And the best way to do it is go out there and provoke niggas with the police with you. That's a good way to do it. I can't get over this part, man. Let this brother go.
Charleston doesn't go anywhere, especially outside of his hometown, without police escorts. Not security guards, not bouncers. Police. Now, I've interviewed Charleston 3 times. The first time he came was our first.
Now, somebody said, I'm team Charleston White. Fuck stupid niggas. I'm with you. Fuck stupid niggas. Because I ain't gonna lie, you can be team whatever you is, and I don't think Charleston White is a stupid nigga, but I think we all can do some stupid shit sometime. Now, I think you're a fake motherfucker if you follow a man so much that you can't call out the stupid shit that he may do sometime. And it make you such a bitch because I've heard Charleston White even call his own stupid shit out that he do sometime. And you'll go in the chat room and agree with Charleston White that he was stupid. And Charleston White will say, I'm a stupid nigga. And people will say, Charleston White ain't stupid, you a hater. Oh my God!
Stupid.
What kind of a person, when Charleston White even admit, oh, nigga, I don't give a damn what I do. Oh, nigga, I'm about this money, nigga. That's the man have said this plenty of times. And let you go in the comment section and be like, Charleston White a stupid nigga. He just being stupid for money. That's what make him smart. His fucking fanboys will argue with you, even though, nigga, that's what Charleston White saying about himself. Oh my God! Charleston White is literally got no fucking problem telling you everything I just said out of his mouth. That shit crazy to me. Yo, this is really crazy to me. Let's play this shit.
You know that. But a lot of you all, what you don't know is that Charleston doesn't go anywhere, especially outside of his hometown, without police escorts. Not security guards, not bouncers. Police. Now, I've interviewed Charleston 3 times. The first time he came was our first time meeting, and he was actually an amazing, cool, calm, collected, individual. And I would have never thought that, but he was cool as hell. He comes in with the armed police officer. Then a couple of weeks later, we interview him again. Same spot. At my studio here in Atlanta, guess what? He has a police officer with him. An armed one and a uniformed police officer. Third time I interviewed Charleston White was at his comedy.
I heard a rule. I don't know if y'all heard this rule before. Any number that a person say that they getting paid for a show or an interview, divide it by 2, and that's the real amount of what they getting. You're gonna learn that it's very beneficial for social media personalities to embellish on their accomplishments and achievements, just like rappers do it all the time. All right. If the album went 1-time diamond, then we're putting on our Instagram 2-time diamond artists, right?
Comedy show, his first comedy show in Atlanta, he had 2 uniformed police officers in tactical gear with him. So one thing I know about Charleston White is he moves smart. He doesn't move stupid. He understands who he is. He understands the things that he says. So he's going to move smart. And he's going to move tactical, right? He going to have, the police is his friend. And he going to have the police with him. So
I'm going to tell you right now, Charleston White ain't a good example for black boys, because if what he's doing is a legitimate career for a man, we in trouble. See, I would say Charleston White is the best troll of our time and our generation, and I'm willing to give him his props on that. I'm a pretty good troll, but I'm jealous of Charleston White. Can't nobody out-troll that nigga, which is why you really don't want to go to smoke with him, because he don't really got to use the police on you. He can troll your ass, and he'll win. You know what I'm saying? He'll make you stop talking about him if he really want to troll you like that, right? He's a funny nigga. But the thing is, when you trolling to a level where you disrespecting like these brothers' mamas and stuff like that, the dad people, like this kind of trolling. Like this is, see, we stage a lot of stuff in life. On wrestling, politics, staging is real. The news, they had a whole viral clip of the LAPD staging a scene. Who remember that? Staging things have made a lot of people rich. All right? You'll be surprised how much money that a viral clip like this is gonna make when you run ads on it and all that. Now, this what you gotta think. I can't run ads on my channel, which is causing me missing out on a lot of money. And ain't nothing wrong with my channel. I'm just speaking about conscious stuff that they don't want people thinking about. So the corporation saying we ain't gonna help put money in people's pocket who talking anything anti-government. Because what they know is if they run ads on woke people videos, we're gonna get paid. But the people that's watching our channel, they ain't finna go and buy nothing because they saw your ad. When truth tellers on YouTube was making money off commercial ads, we was robbing the corporations. Because we was getting free money from the corporations for running their ads, and ain't none of our following gonna buy their products no way. So guess what the corporations did? They got with YouTube and they said we need a new system that's gonna let us choose who can be monetized or not. And we can have a policy around it that's so vague, we don't tell them why we're demonetizing them. Because if we told them the real reason why we demonetizing them, they'll know we demons, which is the root word of demonetize. Now check this out. Because you'll have to say, Brother Sanchez, we demonetize you because you making money off us and we ain't making no money off you. We paying you to put these commercials on your channel, but we ain't getting no traffic from your channel. Right, because my people woke and they ain't consumers. Yeah, we was getting a free bag from them niggas. They had to stop that shit, man. We was eating hard, nigga, off the corporations. They was funding this truth movement, nigga. And so, but my point with that is this. The corporations won't let you make money with ads on your shit if you making people think and you got positive, good vibes, energy, talking about chakras and kundalini and shit. But you can run ads on your channel if you fighting and pulling out guns and doing all this type of niggatry. This is the cooning in modern times, and we don't even see it. See, a black man in early America couldn't get no legitimate job using his fucking mind. And what white America did, they gave the ignorant nigga the incentive to be ignorant while punishing any black man that think that he wanted to sound smart and be smart nigga. They'll lynch the smart nigga. That nigga over there who think he's so smart, yeah, the genius nigga, tell him come outside. Let's see that old genius boy. But the dumb, ignorant nigga, they'll invite him over for amusement. They would put coins in his hat when he tap dance and do all that. Same thing with social media today. This is the kind of stuff that get black men paid online. Let me show you.
This is what I'm saying. You can't make me curl by King Von Mama. Fuck that bitch. I helped this mama. Why do I need to know about two dead ass niggas? I don't give a fuck about Duck or Von. I helped this living mama. Fuck them dead niggas that preached about killing niggas. Fuck y'all pain, bitch. Give me back my goddamn money, hoe. Or suck my dick, bitch.
This the kind of things that will make you go from not having a gold chain on to having a gold chain on. We watched this man come up online for trolling, being everything that a black man shouldn't be portraying to these black boys. And we watch him take off and go further than black men who actually setting a positive image, doing the right thing, black men who actually making their people think, who actually got good vibrations that they seen out here. Guess what? It's gonna be hard for y'all. It's gonna be hard for you to get the support of your people. It's gonna be hard for you to get the donations from them. It's gonna be hard for you to get the big interviews. It's gonna be hard for you to get the machine behind you and go viral like these guys. But you got to keep doing what you're doing because we're motivated by the fact that we're doing the right thing. You know damn well what you're doing is right. If what you was doing was wrong, you would be the nigga all on Vlad TV and all in front of these Jewish channels acting a ass. You know how hard it is to get a big interview if you a black man talking about some science or some shit? You know how hard it is to get your shit to grow, nigga, if you doing anything but some shit like this right here. Let's see.
In Chicago, fuck y'all, suck my dick, bitch. I keep a goddamn dog.
What is that telling black boys? That's telling black boys, fuck trying to be a smart nigga on YouTube for 6 hours and you ain't getting the people support like that. When you can just go on a show and pull a gun and get ratchet, and nigga, that's gonna make you 20 racks. That's finna make you 30 racks, and nigga, we talking big money. But for this, cause going viral, right? Being in an algorithm and having your name big. Clout has created its own economy. Clout is its own fucking economic sector. Nigga, like clout is a fucking currency today. And if you want the most clout, you gotta be willing to do radical things. When the internet first came out, it was like that. If you wanted to go viral, you had to do something that was very, pushing it a bit. Ain't that changed? And you can only push this so far until it becomes something that's so self-destructive, we don't even know what it is no more. And the person that's doing it can only say, well, it's parody, it's comedy, I'm doing shows, I'm getting money. And see, I'm gonna tell you the problem. Money justify a lot of fucked up behavior. You know why we can have a lot of ratchet behavior in the women out there? Because rich ass women can act ratchet and get away with it. When you got your most distinguished people perpetuating your most downtrodden behavior traits, your people can't advance. Because what that's telling the children is, no matter what box you find yourself in life, you can never escape this mentality of ratchetness and ghettoism. So, and America gives an incentive for that. But, you know, if you look at what our culture is, the most ratchet motherfuckers and shit like that are the richest. And the crazy thing about it is, because of that, children can fake being ratchet. Children can stage their own ratchetness online and do, the pranks are getting worse and worse. Y'all saw the dude that tried to do the prank with Boosie, and they you know, they fucked him up for what he did, a racist prank, because you gotta push the boundaries with the pranks, and you don't know how far you pushing it to somebody knock you the fuck out. And this is kind of like being a stunt man like Eva Knievel. Because the stunt man got to keep pushing his stunts to the next level. And he don't know how far he pushing his stunts until he crash on his ass, and that be his last stunt.
This is where I knew that he was getting us again. Because you remember, not too long.
And this kind of behavior ain't good. We are grown-ass adults being entertained by this childish shit. And see, the price is, who really pay for this is the children. Because they gonna perpetuate this. And if this ain't something we want our children to emulate, then we shouldn't condone this kind of behavior out of a grown man. Us being adults. We got to put our foot down and stamp or something. Now, the way he approaching this is just fucked up for a grown man. He's admitting that it's fake, but he's what I don't like is about what my brother Ugly Money is doing. He's coming off like, well, this is kind of a game. It's cute, like he got us on this one. Like, this is how I knew that, you know, it was this grand trick, this genius trick that he was getting us on. Like, nah. See, and this is why we able to overlook this kind of stuff as a good performance. Like, that boy good. Nah, this ain't where comedy and humor and parody need to go. You know, a shock factor or clout. Like, and we know it's staged too, because he admitted it. So we ain't gonna call that though. We ain't gonna say, hold on, we don't want this as a people. We got better, more productive forms of entertainment that we can put forth versus this kind of.
For whatever. Hold on, nigga, I don't give a fuck about shit. Nigga, I keep a motherfucking gun. Nigga, I keep a motherfucking gun, nigga.
This what the white man want us to be involved with versus going to a channel that's that's keeping you progressing on a high vibration, on a proper intelligence that's gonna free your people. This kind of shenanigans and carry on as a black man ain't gonna get us nowhere. In fact, it's gonna set us back and prove why the world think that we are a joke. And I told you we're gonna be exterminated, and I stand by it. Now hit the like button, and because the reason I say that, because we don't set a standard as a people for what we want the next generation of us to emulate. We condone the fuckery, then we get mad when our children start embodying the type of behavior that we rooted behind online and all that shit.
Spot at my studio here in Atlanta, guess what? He has a police officer with him. An armed one and a uniform.
Yeah.
Live today, where Charleston White yet confirms what I'm saying. On somebody that he's interviewing with, where's the police? Where is the police at? Why wouldn't the police step in? Hey, don't worry about that here. Right? Think about it. Where's the police at right there? I know he was in Fort Worth, but where was the police at?
See, real Judah You trying to compare me to Charleston White. You shouldn't do that, brother. You don't see me on a white man platform like Vlad TV and all these other folks. You don't see me on these platforms like some of these personalities. You see me on my platform doing ancient cosmology and reviewing videos, and I'll do that with a sense of humor. You don't see me compromising my integrity, downgrading my character, pulling out guns on a brother. Like, don't compare me to this shit, clown. Don't do that. You don't see me doing this right
This is
here.
what I'm saying. You can't make me care about King Von Mama. Fuck that bitch. I helped this mama. Why do I need to know about two dead ass niggas? I don't give.
You don't see me doing nowhere near this kind of stuff. So trying to compare me to this, man, you out of your mind, bro. Like, get the fuck on, bro. That's crazy of you.
So that's the first thing I think about. Like, wait a minute. Charleston ain't had no police with him? Oh, no. This don't make no sense. And then I just caught on live today where Charleston White yet confirms what I'm saying. And I will show y'all that video right now. Shouts out to Keisha in the building.
Cause I mean, how they gonna do me like this? Oh, I didn't even have to, man, come on, homie. So that's what made me say, man, fuck that bitch. I could have fucked them bitches. That's what made me, nigga, fuck Chicago. I don't give a fuck about nothing. So that's what made me jump up and go to the camera. And nigga, Chicago, I keep this gun on me. But it just, yeah. Oh, man, goddamn, man. God damn, I didn't mean to paint it, but that's the story. So I went into character in the role.
Into character.
The whole time, man, this ain't it, man.
But I got another video where Charleston White was saying, yeah, nigga, I stage shit all the time. Y'all some dumb motherfuckers. Yeah, y'all believe everything y'all see. Y'all some dumb motherfuckers. Yeah. You don't know what the hell I might stage. Yeah. He was, I saw a video of him saying that.
You heard from the man himself that he went into character and played a role. Now he did give DJU a lot of respect and says that the young man is a smart and bright businessman, but Charleston White is at it again.
Shout out to Ugly Money TV for keeping it real and calling it the way it is. But I ain't gonna lie, man. We still are entertained by Charleston White, and I know Ugly Money TV is entertained by him. Can't be mad at him for it. Let's drop a bomb for the video. I look forward to actually having a dialogue with Ugly Money. I've been subscribed to him for about a week, but I'm still trying. Yeah, I just be trying to network with brothers and stuff. Salutes to the brother. But yeah, I'm gonna keep this thing moving too. And we can put the link out there. But in this video, Charleston White was also confirming the fact that he's playing on weak-minded people on social media. And what he mean by that is people who believe everything. People who think that everything he do, it should be taken serious when he keep telling you it's parody. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you can't really blame Charleston White. Now, I see a lot of magicians and archons do this in top places too, where they will present their corruption in a way where they're literally telling you the truth, so there's no blood on their hands. And there's literally no blood on the brother. Like, his only karma is the people he hurt in his life. You can't really say or blame anything for real on him at this point. He's telling you, I'm a fucking character. And if you're weak-minded, you will think that my character is real. You know what I'm saying? Hold on a second, though. Let me do something real quick. Yo, mic check. We back in the building. But yeah, in this video, the brother said that's what I said. Like, a lot of people try to make the brother to be some revolutionary. And he'll laugh at that shit. Charles is like, nigga, ain't no damn role model, nigga. I'm trying to get money. Like, you can't really, when a brother is dishonest and blunt about what his intent is, you can't really fault him after that. My bad. So what I'm gonna do? Yeah, so I'm gonna tell you like this. According to the poll, is Charleston White a good example of black masculinity for black boys to emulate? If y'all saying no, did anybody got him around black boys in these schools? We should question that school system, right? The man got to move around with police protected him. Why would you want somebody like that around your children? And it ain't like he got the police because of the white man want to do something to him. He got the police because he know that he's a provocateur among his own people. Now, if you think that Charleston White is a good example of black masculinity, I'm going to send the link out at this time for callers to join. For whoever want to build. Anybody want, the round table is open, brothers and sisters. And you see what the topic is. Salutes to Ed Vance. Welcome to the bill.
Salutes, bro. Salutes. You know what's crazy, bro? Can you hear me?
Go ahead, my brother.
The crazy part about all this is he was even telling that dude, that DJU dude, oh man, your shit too positive. So basically, that was his whole reason behind doing that, was like to turn this shit up. But now it's so even crazy that the DJU dude now is actually, he got a little hit on his head here in Chicago. Thinking like, why would you even let him say that shit, do this, even though you knew it was like, a whole little stage event. Why would you even do that shit?
You know what's crazy, man? Niggas shouldn't be doing that to that DJ, man, because Charleston White got the police with him. That's fucked up for them to do something to that boy. Charleston White, listen, if Charleston White came to my town and did that stuff, I wouldn't have been able to do that to him with them police outside. Come on, don't do none of that, brother. He didn't know Charleston White was gonna do that, and he didn't see. Just heard the man said Charleston White keep the police with him. Why would somebody do something to somebody like that? And if he ain't got the police with him, he telling you, nigga, I'ma call him on you if you get the bigger hand. If you get the best of me, I'm going to the law. Well, you can't. You gotta leave that man alone. And niggas in Chicago need. Like, why would y'all do something to the DJ that interviewed him versus the dude that actually did it? To me, that's the wrong way to go.
Because he only promoted that viral video. Like, if you go to DJU's page, you don't even see the whole interview. It's just that part when he dissing all the dead people and all that.
Well, look, Charleston White been doing that. It's just hitting harder now because he did it in Chicago.
Right.
But
that's the thing, bro.
It shouldn't matter though. It shouldn't be. It should be.
You from Chicago, bro. Now it's a certain code in Chicago, bro. You can't talk about the dead like that, or let somebody outside the city come to the city and do that shit, bro. Like we know you had to stage that shit because motherfuckers in the industry was telling him like, bro, we know you stage it because we stage this shit just like you admitted to staging certain shit too. But that it is just a part of the industry. But the Chicago niggas move different, bro, with that energy, bro. It's like real killers out here, bro. And they don't play about that shit if you don't represent the city, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Staging something is, if I would have called you before this stream and like, Ed, we gonna debate and we gonna turn up, man. You gotta come with it. We gonna go what we disagree with. And we find out what we disagree with and boom. Now to the people who watching it, they thinking, okay, them niggas got some smoke going. But guess what though, Ed? We knew we was gonna debate. You know what I'm saying? That happens all the time on social media. In the case of Charleston White, you can't, it don't work in a way where we're staging you dissing the dead. So I'm feeling what Ed's saying, because the staging shit, you gotta draw a line with it somewhere. Like I could stage a little flat earth debate, that ain't really hurt nobody. But if I'm staging an argument with a nigga from Chicago and I go to dissing Lil Durk mama and all these folks mama, and I wasn't really gonna diss they mama, but we know this was gonna make a fire interview that was gonna go viral. So look, I need a Chicago nigga to get into an altercation with, so the door can be open for me to diss some Chicago folks. That's what I think. Ed, you know what? I think a lot of Chicago folks may see it that way too. Like, okay, that nigga just looking for a clout chasing moment to say he did it in the land, on the soil, you know, like in Chicago, and everybody know that's gonna go viral. And yeah, niggas, like whoever gave him the opportunity to do that, we gotta discipline him. I see what you saying.
Yeah, bro, and that's the thing. They really got to hit on dude, even though I feel like it's wrong, because even if it was staged, like let the people know. But it's hard to even convince people like shit is fake nowadays, especially when you don't let them know off rip. Because people can just go on the internet and say anything, and people will believe it. They'd be like, "Who the fuck said that?" But not knowing that it's like staged, just like WWE. These people working together just for that bag, bro. That's all I really had to say, man. I told
they
you,
definitely working together.
Doing this. Yeah, I told you, like that nigga just got a death wish, bro. Even if he is like faking, even if he don't get hurt, somebody next to him might, bro. And it's like, don't ask for shit that you can't handle, really. But that's just my point.
Let me ask you something. Charleston White, the type of nigga that'll say, Chicago niggas are only tough in Chicago, homie. But them niggas ain't tough outside Chicago. Do Chicago niggas go outside of Chicago to get their energy?
Bro. Yes, bro. Oh man, we don't go too far, but we'll go. Like you'll have people in Texas, Iowa, Minnesota, motherfucking Indiana. We close because we we just so used to being in the area of Chicago. Like we always want to come back. But bro, Chicago move around, bro. That's why you can't really, people be scared of us because they know how we really are. Not to say me, but the whole mystique of Chicago and all that, bro. Yeah, that shit real, bro.
Now listen,
that's coming from me.
Somebody said this is a baby with the bathwater situation. He do be on some bullshit, but he also speaks a lot of truth. Let me explain something about what's wrong with black people. Black people got folks who don't be on bullshit, who speak a hell of a lot of truth than what that man's speaking. And we will accept the folks who be on the bullshit who speak a little truth, because guess what?
Exactly.
And guess what? Because we really want the bullshit. We don't really want the truth. So we'll say, man, but yeah, he give it to a nigga in a way to make it humorous. That nigga funny. He do this, he do. So we like all the bullshit that come with them little bitty truths that we all heard before and shit. Like the shit Charleston White be saying is like, if a black man get up and just go pick up the trash outside, somebody give him a job. He said that today. He said, but you just sitting around doing that. If you just get up and just pick up the trash outside, somebody, and I'm like, niggas like, yeah, that's right. You know what I'm saying? Then he like, you know, it for everything wrong with the children, let's blame the black woman because the mom is the first teacher. The dad ain't there. And I'm like, bro, so that's why we blaming the black man equally, because we teaching the child that we don't need the daddy in the household by normalizing the fact that we just gonna blame the mama without blaming the daddy because she didn't have a better half. It takes two. So what niggas have done, they've just excused the man and said, well, the woman the one is the teacher and with the child. Yeah, because the man left her ass. So he don't get a pass for leaving. She did the best she can. Now they'll say a woman can't raise a man. Then when she failed to raise the man properly, they'll say, see, that's the mama fault. No, that's the man fault for not sticking around and being there for his motherfucking child. And and that's what niggas will say, well, they the ones kicking niggas out the household. They got the power, all this shit. Fuck all that. I'm going to tell you why you can't go with that excuse. These same black men will say, no matter what white America throw at me as a black man, I'ma overcome it. Charleston White, the same man that say, I was raised by the state, I ain't have a lot of opportunities. A lot of these guys will say that, but we overcame it. I'm unbeatable, I'm untouchable. The white man can't stop me. But the black woman can stop you? Yeah, man, they taking niggas to court, man. They doing all kind of shit. I can't see my children and can't. This is, so you dudes to maintain that on the left hand, the black women can stop you and make life so hard to where you can't be in your children's life. But on the right hand, you overcame the wealth motherfucking problem in America when niggas, some of our grandmas ain't even done that. No, you sold your soul. Some of these folks are everything that the white man need a nigga to be for a black boy to emulate so that the next generation can self-destruct.
That's facts, Sanchez. This thunder sound, man. I'm from Texas too, man. And Charleston White man was an activist before he really took on this whole persona, man. And he talks about it in some of his earlier videos about how after he got, institutionalized and went through the whole mental health facility. And that's like a place that's sort of in between jail. They can throw you in there and you don't show up on the books like somebody who's been booked. So, he talks about his experience and how he kind of, said that, man, in order for me to not disappear or fade away, I kind of got to become a character so I don't get forgotten about or whatever. So he admitted that, very early on that he adopted a persona just so that he could be heard.
So you doing all this for attention? God damn. Yo, man.
He's an activist and he wasn't getting no steam doing it the regular way. So he was like, man, I got to set a building on fire so people will listen to what I'm saying. And that's the approach I think he got now. And now it's like the money good. He don't care.
That's anarchy, though.
Man, Brother Sanchez got way more knowledge than this guy. And he's doing so big on the internet. It don't make no sense. I mean, Brother Sanchez ain't using no shock jock bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
And that's another thing, like the brother like to be like how good he doing and shitting on niggas and shit. Like, man, I'm expensive. I'm around here getting money. Man, let me tell you, we gotta talk about that because he do a lot of that. Like, I'm getting this money, man. Like, these niggas ain't making more money than me. I got billions of views and all this stuff. And guess what, bro? At what cost? At what cost, brother? Because guess what? Let me tell y'all something, right? If I wanted to get the kind of clout and attention and momentum and that Charleston White got, I can do that. But guess what, though? Man, I got kids, bro. I'm not going to go everywhere with police with me. I like to be out with my family and nobody and know that I'm good. Like, and know that the only person gonna run up to me is some mad globalist who wanna debate my ear off, but I ain't gonna get shot thinking that the earth is flat. I ain't dissing nobody dead loved one. I ain't doing that. I can go around children and I ain't putting them in danger. See, if I was a nigga like Charleston White, I wouldn't even wanna be around kids. That's selfish. That's selfish. Why would you even go? If you know you got the move with police with you. Salutes to the Bishop George making it, to the sister K-Dub on the call, man. We got a lot to talk about and unpack tonight for the people. Y'all hit the like and share button, please. This is crazy, man, because at this point, We're talking about pistol play, standing up, cocking back and shit like that, and just is crazy, man. Because if you staging shit like that, and the young niggas don't know that, they thinking this is where the internet going now. And when we sit around and who and so say it again. I ain't hear it.
I said exactly, bro. You own it, bro. My bad for interrupting you, though.
But no, I'm trying to hear what you saying. Because it's a dialogue, you know what I'm saying?
And then another thing, like the brother, like you were saying, they try to bring up his good to X out the bullshit that he's portraying on the media. That doesn't, I'm sorry, I can't get past his Uncle Ruckus character just because you tell me he's an activist in the community. Okay, well, I want his character to reflect online just as well as it does on the outside. That doesn't matter to me. Like, what he's doing is very dangerous. Not to necessarily us, because we know we doing what the fuck we need to do, but it's a danger to him and those that he's influencing. Because here in Alabama, I'm gonna tell you, he's influencing the fuck out of niggas. And we all know why. And I can't even have a conversation. If I go against Charleston White in a conversation with niggas,
Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
It's a religion. Yeah, this shit's a religion, yo. And I'm gonna tell you something. Charleston White is part of the MAGA cult, the new conservative black. Like what all of his arguing points is from the black Trump supporting anti. I'm talking about, bro. Like she said, Uncle Ruckus. That was her words. I'll use that. What I'm gonna say is, man, it's a religion. It's a fucking religion, y'all. Like, and it's got a lot of momentum. It's got a lot of money behind it and strong, powerful boule niggas behind it. Trust me, this shit is real deeper than Charleston White, y'all. And like she said, when you like, nigga, it's folks in my family that's like, you listen to Charleston White? And I be like, damn, you motherfuckers don't even watch my videos, nigga. You what the fuck, motherfucker?
Like he tells these half truths that we sit around the spade table and talk about. He tells these half-ass truths that we already know, and people like the same thing they do with all their other saviors. I'm like, oh my fucking God. Like, y'all really? Like, these niggas praise this nigga. Like, he's doing this.
Yes.
What you doing for the community? Like, what the fuck?
Like, that's what they be. Yeah, what you doing for the community? And be like, what Charleston doing for the community? Well, he worked with the kids, and what work is he doing with the children? Well, he go to the schools and talk to them. That ain't no fucking nigga. That ain't. Come on, my nigga. What the Bishop George Macon doing?
And talk to my daughter. Yeah. Like, what the fuck?
I don't know, man. I gotta push back on that. I kind of like that nigga, man. That nigga
but see, watch this. Look here. Look at what you started off with. Let me just say this so you can get the mic back, because you gave me a good example. The brother started off with, well, I'm gonna push back, but why are you pushing back? Not because we wrong, not because we lying on a man, but because he likes him.
Facts. And that's what you know what I mean? In our society in America, you gotta be likable, you dig, to be have an influence. You dig? That's like that sells, you know what I mean? People, that's why people rock with they like you.
Wow,
they like you before they rock with what you're saying, you dig?
I can't believe what I'm hearing.
That nigga brave as hell. That nigga out here.
What? Bro, how you brave? Bro, hold on, wait. How are you brave with the police with you, man?
Because, like, he going against everything. That
bro, you gotta find out how young the brother is. How young the brother?
Oh my God, man.
This nigga going against, you know, like, you fake if you mess with the police, you a square, you know what I'm saying? The nigga really going against all that.
Yeah, bro, let me explain something to you. Charleston White didn't invent snitch culture. You know who did it? Star in the Morning. He just put it on steroids. He didn't invent snitch culture, my nigga.
but what he doing what's needed for our community. Like everybody
I would say,
why.
nigga, I would say,
needed.
right, I would say Tekashi 6ix9ine and Star in the Morning are the two biggest foundators of the modern snitch culture, nigga. So he ain't doing nothing new, like. But when
that nigga, he calling out all the bullshit in the community.
I'm gonna tell y'all what's crazy about black folks, what I don't like, right? If Tekashi 6ix9ine is a rat, they hate him and want to do something to him. If Irv Gotti is a rat, they hate him. If they find out Jay-Z a rat, they hate him. If fucking Master P come out saying, yeah, I want to be known as a snitch in the world, I'm a rat, the black folks will hate him. But if they like you, Charleston White, you can be a rat. And that's what I was saying about people they'll be critical of me or certain things, but other black men can do them, like Umar Johnson, who supports Kanye West, even though the man swirls and he against swirling. You got to stand on it for everybody. Otherwise, you just practicing idolatry. That means you against let's say you against same-sex marriage, right? And you know, but your favorite rapper is for it, and your favorite rapper pushing it. You'll push your favorite rapper, and you don't see how that make you a hypocrite. That means you got to, if it's anything around you that you supporting that's going against your values, it make you start living in hypocritical now.
Yeah, but look, if you gonna stand there and watch a nigga do some wrong shit and you ain't gonna say nothing, then what that is like? That nigga stand up
bro,
like, hold up,
I'm with
up,
that.
Bro.
Okay, yeah, okay, go ahead.
He like, you know what I'm saying? Like he like a nigga seem like if you see a nigga kill a nigga, he gonna be like, say, bro, you know that shit wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's some fucked up shit you just did. You know what I'm saying? Like another nigga might be like, he too scared to even say something to the nigga, you know what I'm saying? And he just gonna let the nigga walk it through the community, terrorizing that bitch, you dig? And Charles, he might step up to the nigga, you dig, and say something. He might not do the nigga nothing, but at least he
calling the police.
Everybody else scared to even approach the nigga.
Listen,
like,
let me say something. We live in the days that if something happening, people gonna pull out their phone and film your shit. Charleston White gonna pull out his phone. He wanna be the first one to call the police. So a nigga like that'll save your motherfucking life. Let's drop a bomb for that. We ain't tripping on that. We ain't tripping on that. And my thing, what I'm not tripping on either is, and see what you gotta realize though, what you saying is 100% facts. We ain't scared to use the law enforcement officers. But what we're saying is, that ain't what Charleston White doing. Charleston White going out there dissing people, dead children, saying all kind of stuff to provoke folks to do stuff to him while knowing he got the police on speed dial. That's different than a dude who saw something happen and he said, look, I'm gonna call the police. Don't nobody else want to do what's right in the community. That's different. He ain't going out there provoking nobody with 2 police behind him. That's different. That's some kind of COINTELPRO type shit when you think about it.
Yeah, I mean, fuck the nigga on some big car shit, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, when you trying to catch the rats, you gotta put out the fucking rat food, you know what I'm saying?
Man, that's crazy, bro. That ain't
trying to tell y'all about this nigga Charleston from the jump.
Let me holler at him. Let me holler at the dude one more time. It's not catching rats with cheese. It's disrespecting a nigga's mama, his daughter, and all that. Then when he do what a man should do, you got police behind you. That ain't catching rats with cheese. That's going out in the jungle hunting an animal that wasn't doing shit to you because you walking up to his children growling. Rrr. Then when he stand up and say, hey, man, get him, police.
Yeah, you shoot him. Yep.
Hey,
yeah, he's baiting people out there, right? Like, listen, here's what he's doing, right? Honestly, he's poking. Like his clothing line is nanny nanny boo boo. First of all, he's poking the bear that is the project mindset. But I believe that he thinks that's the best way to get these certain type of insane demons off the street, because he's actually
being the
setting
same
people up,
type
right?
of insane
Now listen,
demon?
listen what I'm saying. I ain't even finished, but listen what I'm saying. Now, I've been told y'all I don't agree with none that man say or how he said, because after he was talking about raping whatever he was raping, talking about the dead homies, it was like, I get it, but you got to go about it a different way, right? It's how you say what you mean, right? So I've been on that, right? But what I'm starting to see is that he's got a certain system set up where he's bringing in certain clueless demons into an area that's already Alphabet Boy infiltrated, and these people are getting snatched up. He's exactly what he said.
Wait.
Now look,
we gotta qualify that. Who didn't got
Yeah.
arrested on Charleston White Watch?
Listen to all them niggas he talking about.
Who in jail? Who right now can say for a definite fact Charleston White got this nigga locked up with his snitching tactics or whatever he said he doing to clean the street up?
King Yellow. No, but look what he did.
He did.
That nigga Boosie. He had that nigga
King
Boosie
Yellow
scared
locked
to
up.
speak on.
Yo, didn't he call King Yellow?
I just said King Yellow do a fucking video.
I know, right?
Hold on.
One at a time.
That's somebody background. Let me mute everybody. Yeah, we gotta go one at a time, and whoever got that background, let's see. We're gonna identify it and see if we can help them get.
Yeah, it's definitely not me myself.
Yeah,
just let that know.
Yeah, when you park this, you good. Hey, salutes to you, George. I see you got your mic set up and shit. Y'all can unmute now one at a time.
George making in the building.
No, y'all got it. I made my point. Y'all got it.
But see, look, I did a poll that asked, is Charleston White a good example of black masculinity? You know what I'm saying? For
of
black
course
boys
not.
to emulate.
No.
And I knew how that was gonna go, but you would think he is if you look at the support and shit that he get.
Nah, he be bickering like a female. He act like a female.
Exactly.
That's not masculine.
Did he pull that gun out? And did he pull that gun out on somebody, or was he just representing how he would do?
Nah, he pulled that gun out. He pulled that gun out.
Somebody that was threatening him in the moment.
Guess what?
Oh, okay.
Nobody was threatening him. That's the whole point.
You could tell that it's staged, bro, because everybody know how that pistol play goes down in real life. When you go to reaching for guns, like the man got up saying, I keep a gun with me and going toward it and nobody wrestled him down. You let him, I keep a gun. Look, I keep a gun toward me and he just waiting for him to get like that.
Hey, this nigga Charleston White is Alonzo from Training Day. He's a nigga, y'all all rooted for Denzel, but guess what? When he said you gotta be the wolf to catch the wolf, niggas was like, yeah, that's true. But this nigga was the police doing everything that the criminal was doing the whole time. That's the whole play. How the fuck you go stop? He locking niggas up, doing the same shit the niggas that he locking up doing, and it create this pseudo anti-hero, who the good guy, who the bad guy. It just blur the lines with everything, because a motherfucker could sit up there and say, well, Charleston White doing the extreme. He doing what's necessary to get bad guys off the street. Well, nigga, if you become a badder guy than the niggas that you locking up, what's the point of that shit?
He playing that image. He tells you he's a character. He's just playing that image.
You missing my point, though.
He said if you become a badder guy than the dudes you locking up, what's the point? That's the point.
If you become worse than the niggas you claim to be
locking
for
the acting. Stop falling for the acting job. He's a great actor.
I'm not talking about, okay, I get that he's an actor.
Sometimes the negative times are negative make it positive.
I get, two negatives ain't never made no fucking
two wrongs don't make no right.
Yeah,
we know that.
With this white man now.
He trolling. Yeah, he trolling.
Go right now. Put your motherfucking batteries in your remote control, both negative sides down, and keep on pressing buttons.
Right, brother. Right. Yeah, right.
When you building a house, sometimes you gotta rip everything out that bitch. You hear me?
That's positive though. That's all of that's positive though.
Missing my point though.
Sometimes you gotta knock that bitch down. You hear me?
Bro, listen, you ain't never got. All right, listen to this, bro. Check this out. That'll be like me saying. Them niggas up the block selling dope and fucking up the community. They got too much money and guns. So guess what we all gotta do, Sanchez?
Sell dope. Sell dope. Yeah.
Keep them off the street.
Right.
It don't make no fucking sense.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
We got to sell it. Look,
No.
guess what we got to do? He's saying you got to tear a house down and make a house to build another house on it. That ain't what Charleston White doing. What Charleston White doing is you got to crack eggs to make an omelet. That's what he doing. Because it don't take you that long to tear that house down. He been tearing it down for years now. When we going to start building it up now, see? That's how we know you just cracked eggs to get your omelet, which is the bag, and everybody know if you're a black dude on social media, how to rise to the top quick and what kind of content that these folks want to push out there at the forefront that'll get your ass. Come on, man, twerking, challenges, ratchet shit. Ain't no think tanks and conversations like this and all, man. That's what I'm telling you. It's an incentive for. We watched this man get the bag.
I said months ago, why is this man allowed to play this character? Then we keep saying niggas influencing the children. Me and you, and I hope everybody who got eyes to see can clearly tell this nigga a character and stage and shit. But the point being, he impressing on the youth the same way we saying these rappers and shit impressing on the youth. Now you got two dynamics. Take that situation and take Charleston White and the DJU nigga that's, you know what I'm saying, setting the shit up, right? Take the sister situation, for example, when she say she talked to niggas about Charleston White and the shit get aggressive. Now, you got one nigga that's saying, fuck that snitch Charleston White shit. Then the next nigga, he going, man, no, I'm rocking with Charleston White. And he pulled his pistol out and cocked it. It's not finna go like how I went in that studio, my brother. Gun play is finna ensue. And I've seen niggas get in the shootout over 2K fucking games. I've seen niggas getting shootouts over niggas, the Bulls better than the Lakers. You see what I'm saying? You reneged on the
niggas he after though. He after the clueless ones.
No, you can't say he after me myself.
Those ain't the ones with the legal
he after them but if he after them, you can't say he after them when he creating a whole nother subgroup to battle them in the same way that they act.
Watch this. Somebody said Charleston White is just plain and simple telling you to realize what's going on with society right now. I don't see how he doing that, but you know what? Let me replay this video for this person right here. Everybody relax a second. Let me do something. Because when folks start talking the way they talking, I got to remind them of the kind of content Charleston White really put out. Because sometimes we get amnesia. You know what I'm saying? So hold on. Charleston White does stuff like this. And then he makes streams justifying it. Shit, homie, I'm dissing the dead man mama, but look at these rappers killing each other. If you don't want me dissing them, then you doing worse by killing each other. And this whole thing of who doing the worst, no, who doing the worst is the same thing as the lesser of two evils. Lesser evils will never come together to make a greater good. That's like saying I'm gonna take a bunch of pieces of shit and I'm gonna have me a damn gold chain in the end. Now guess what, y'all? You could keep taking these pieces of lesser evil and piling it all up together. Guess what you will have? A big evil. Like evil will never equate to good. You got to choose the lesser good, not the. So instead of saying always this lesser evil mentality, Charleston White saying, look, these rappers telling your children don't snitch. I'm telling them to snitch, right? Instead of us coming together as black men preventing the behavior that will make them even have to snitch. You see what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody going on a preventive level. Everybody capitalizing off what they doing when they self-destruct after the fact. And any man putting himself on a pedestal saying, look what I'm doing in the community. Look at me, I'm working with the children. They need to sit their ass down, because if you look at the statistics among these children today, it ain't nothing for nobody to be proud getting up. It's like celebrating when you ain't scored a touchdown yet. Now, what it is you got a bunch of Negroes. See, Charleston White can make a few videos of him standing up at a school talking to children and stuff, but you ain't showing us what you out there really doing and giving them your time and shit, talking to these talking, and then you turning around on the other hand, setting a bad example for them, and these children don't care what you talking about. They watching you with your gold chain on, and you telling them how you got it, 990 boo-boo behavior. Not think and be an intelligent black man behavior. All of you black folks that's taking up for these kind of Negroes like this. This man told you he was raised by the state. He told you when you was playing with toys, he was playing dominoes with niggas who was killers and shit. And you want this kind of man to be giving your children advice when everything he told you about his upbringing leads to this kind of character.
This is what I'm saying. You can't make me curl by King Von Mama. Fuck that bitch. I helped this mama. Why do I need to know about 2 dead ass niggas? I don't give a fuck about Duck or Von. I helped this living mama. Fuck them dead niggas that preached about killing niggas. Fuck y'all pain, bitch. Give me back my goddamn money.
So yeah, them niggas preached about killing niggas, but this don't justify this kind of satanic outroars and outleashes. This man is not right in the fucking head. And if this ain't the kind of behavior you would like your young black boy to emulate, then you shouldn't fucking condone it. And so for anybody in the chat room taking up for this shit, click the link. I ain't saying that the man don't tell the truth sometime, but telling it, hey man, even Jeffrey Dahmer will say some true shit sometime. Go ahead, OG George, you got it.
I mean, this is the thing, right? You know, I want to see some of his activist work. I mean, I'm hearing that he's an activist, but I haven't seen anything. But I'll say this, you know, for people that's really doing work in the community, this is a man over 40. I come from that. I've been locked up for all kinds of stuff. I've been in the system. I've been all that. When I'm out in the streets and I put my stuff up and we talking to these youth and we taking them on college stores, I try my best to be the opposite of what they are. I sell them life. I don't come out and antagonize young black men with underdeveloped brains that's not grown-ups yet. And then when they act out in the way that they've been acting, I want to call the police on them. And I'm doing it for views for my own financial gain. Then I come and tell you I'm doing it. Who should be more embarrassed is the black community. This is an embarrassment on the black community because you have thousands of organizations and black people all across America that's on the ground doing it, but the cameras don't come on us when we're doing the work. The cameras will come on this fool. So he'll come on here and he'll do this. Now just think about it. Here in Philly, it's 528 homicides. He's emulating the goddamn kids in the streets at 40-something years old and basically showing that it's okay to carry on like this. You're supposed to be the opposite. You're supposed to be the clean glass next to the dirty glass. I walk out in these streets in Philly around all the gangs. They don't bother me because they respect me as the OG, because that's the way I carry myself. I don't have to talk and antagonize these young guys. I'm trying to save souls, not become a character for financial gain. See, he's doing this for money. And so anybody that's supporting that, that's more of an indictment on you, because why aren't you in the community doing what you celebrating him to do? You should be doing it because that's your community. It's your people out there dying. So you mean to tell me you would support this, but what are you doing? And this is the problem. So we create the characters for a Charleston White to exist. Because if you go into Birmingham, Alabama, if you go into Fort Worth, Texas, Philly, you're going to find black organizations, but y'all walk right past them as if they don't even exist. And you don't support the people on the ground that's really doing stuff for children. You'll support this fool when he come out and tell you, man, I'm doing this shit because you niggas stupid. He telling you this shit, and you still love him.
He coming with the entertainment.
Thank you, bro. He literally told you what he was going to do.
That's what I'm telling y'all.
Talk to people.
But the shit y'all doing don't work. Y'all got to
This is the second time he pulled a gun
nice
out
and all that shit. Kids ain't listening to all that.
Let's do one at a time. This is what we're gonna do. Let me grab the mic to moderate this thing. I'm gonna say from the time George grabbed the mic to the time he dropped it, it was just facts, man. Let's let New Orleans East respond to George and let them two kind of go at it a minute, because I don't understand how NO East don't feel everything that was just said. I'm tripping on how you can even push back at any of that, but because I'm curious to see what you can even say. Go ahead, New Orleans.
Facts. I mean, he spoke all facts in respect to the big homie George. I know he out here in the community, but the real is that shit really don't work, though. You know what I'm saying? Like it work on a small level, but not on a mass level. Shit Charleston doing, that shit work. Like you said, people walk past the people that been out here doing that nice shit for so long, but that shit not having no waves affecting the community the way this nigga changing the culture. You know what I'm saying? You know, so
How
you
is he
really
changing
gotta
it?
change your
Hold
strategy.
on, I got
You're
this.
gonna really have a way to really affect some change with these kids, like, because it's been years and years and years and years. We done lived through the same shit. That shit ain't working, dog. You know what I'm saying?
All right, well, let me say this, right? Because you from New Orleans. New Orleans only have about 300,000 people. After Katrina, 400,000. They got over 200 homicides. They like number three. They like number 3 in homicides all across America.
We number one.
Shot, right? He ain't changing a goddamn thing.
Nothing.
Is the problem. This is the problem with you young people. It's your responsibility to change. Like, are you tired of seeing black boys dying and black mothers crying? It's not him. It's not up to him. He's not the savior. You're supposed to be on the ground in the streets. The reason why they walk past the people that's doing the right thing, because we haven't made that a thing. We celebrate deaf culture. So he's seen a chink in the armor and said, I'm gonna give these stupid niggas what they want. And watch this. Nobody's gonna walk around New Orleans and do what Charleston White want to do, because you're gonna get killed. So that's bullshit. And I'm gonna give you as the big homie. I've been out here in these streets. I've been behind the walls. Ain't nobody gonna walk down the street in Southwest Philly and talk that Charleston White shit. They gonna have 50 bullets in their ass.
Oh yeah.
So hold on, let me land. So let's stop being fake. That's not applicable to the streets. That's YouTube shit. So he can't change nothing. What's gonna have to change is the people that support him will have to get off their raggedy ass and get out there in the streets, and you start doing the thing. You young people, you're gonna have to start making a change. Because what he does online, you cannot do that in Atlanta, New Orleans, Baton Rouge, Philly, none of them places. So let's stop the disingenuous shit.
Man, so many big facts, bro. That's why I was glad when you hit the link, bro. And you know what? You know what's crazy about what George said? He said he can't be the leader. And I thought about something. Now, people looking for him to be the leader to fix the problem in our communities when he's looking up to Donald Trump to do it. So you looking to him and he looking to Trump. Thought about
man.
it.
He ain't no leader though. He a martyr, you dig? And that's what you're gonna need, a nigga to come and
Or a
blow
terrible
shit
cop.
up.
Explain a martyr. What makes him a martyr, bro?
Cause he like Malcolm X. I ain't gonna put him like that, but he the same shit.
But that
like you,
disrespect,
he
but
out
don't
here-
do that. Don't do that. Don't do
That
that.
sacrifice.
No, you gotta
you
take
know what I'm
this
saying?
microphone, bro.
Just
Come
like
on,
when
man.
them niggas go out there and they sacrifice themselves for change.
He ain't
So
sacrificing nothing.
when he get smashed, the whole community gonna change. Watch,
Bro.
You dig?
You know what?
He ain't sacrificing nothing.
You know why this shit hurt? Because I know for a fact how much. I don't know for a fact, but I know that George and Cuba, I know that they put a lot of hours in, off camera, on camera, all this shit. And I know that they don't really get the support I think they should get. But I ain't gonna lie, when I see niggas like Charleston White, bro, and he got 2 videos on his channel where he just stood up at the school and was talking, and he wasn't really telling them much. I'm talking about, man, look, these guys, George and them is out here with their feet on the ground and taking these kids out the house, showing them something different than the behavior Charleston White showing them and shit, bro. Taking them, some of these kids never saw some of the museums or some shit before, and George taking them all these different places, not fucking seeing, not just to sit here and be on some George making dick ride and shit. I'm just saying the way that George carry himself is the way that y'all know y'all, but want y'all a young black boy to be a mature man like that. You know you wouldn't want your fucking young black boy on the internet pulling guns, yelling with police with him, all that. So why would you condone it? Why don't you support what you know that you really want in your own shit, you know?
Hey, Sanchez, real quick, George. Can I speak to the fallacy that it's gonna take this overall like big general movement, because they always try to step on a small man or like inner community work. You know what I'm saying? The same shit that George doing, I always say, that's what I do. This is my literal job, is to work with youth in the streets. And you gotta, and we gotta get out of the mind state that, oh, it's gonna take it's gonna take somebody like Charleston White to create this huge movement when you literally not putting in the work in your own neighborhood. I change people in my neighborhood. I can't focus on what the overall world, I can't focus on what New Orleans, Philly gonna do if I can't change this block and niggas that live next door to me. You see what I'm saying? We looking to change the whole thing when you could go out right now and change a youth that live right up the block from you.
Yep. And he
got nigga, you changing 10 lives. That nigga changed.
Wait a minute.
I did change 10 lives.
Wait a minute.
That's massive,
wait,
bro.
y'all. Wait, let's stop with all this changing lives shit when our community is in the worst predicament that it's ever been in. Let's cut that out.
New Orleans is worse.
And while he talking, now let me say, and that's crazy if your shit falling apart in front of you and you online rooting for a nigga that's saying 990 boo-boo. But let me say this real quick. There's a black woman in the chat room named Conservative Wife. She said Charleston White is the best thing that ever happened to the black community. I told y'all about these conservatives. Dinner.
Hey, let me say this too, right? Check this out, right? And see, this is how I know. This is how I know our people. This is how I know we suffer. We suffer from psychological damage, right? Our people believe the lie, and I talk about this all the time. And I'm ready to start doing lectures around the city. Our people, we believe the lie. We believe we niggas to the point where we call ourselves real niggas and bad bitches. We believe everything that they said about us, and then we perpetuate it on ourselves. Charleston White, if he was really making a difference, and I'm gonna tell you how lost we are when people say that he's the best thing. Charleston White got a wife, right? Why don't he show his family and his structure, a structured environment to the youth, to young black men, to show that it's possible, that you can actually have this?
He literally does this.
Now watch this, right? This is the thing, right? This is the thing. He comes out and he shows the actual things that we doing. Like, I'll give you an example. I can go live and I can pull up my records. I can pull up all the things I did. I can go in on certain shit. I got the fucking background with the jail body, all that shit. But why present that to already hurt, mentally bruised children? Give them something different where they can begin to see themselves. That's why we started the Dreams Different tours, to take them on different places and take them out their environment. I'm not going to go antagonize in a place where we got over 500 homicides. I'm not going to antagonize young killers to kill even more, to kill more.
Yeah, and
what are we doing here? Why is this okay? What is wrong with y'all?
This is facts. And then she said that she absolutely believes he's the best thing for the black community, and we need to look past the character. Now, let me tell you something. The great hold up, please, let me say this real quick. The great Dr. Martin Luther King told us to do the opposite. He said you should judge a person by the content of their character. All my life, when I fail to judge a person by the content of their character, I always misjudged them. If you want to know what a person is on the inside, peep their character. Don't listen to their words. Don't fuck the glitz and glamour up. The person's judging by the content of their character. Dr. King knew what he was talking about. Anybody telling you to look past a person's character, they telling you to look past the behavior that you know that you don't want your children to emulate. But why would you look past that? Then you won't look past it when your child emulate it. When your child start emulating that ratchet behavior, you won't look past it. But you look past it in a grown man, we backwards than a motherfucker as a people, and I know we're gonna be exterminated. Go ahead.
And our people, and see,
I'm so not gonna exterminate black people.
And look, Sanchez, when she say about his character, think about it. Our people are operating in character. We're not operating in our right mind. You are in assimilation, behaving a certain way based off of a stereotype and a system that they want you for their own financial gain. Watch this. He knows that because black dysfunction is profitable for everybody else but black people. He peeped the weakness in the game, and now he's exploiting black
money.
Drop a bomb for that, Sanchez. A
He's
bomb.
telling you he's doing it. And we sit here, but that's how I know the sickness and the psychological damage that our people have. I can't go out and present myself to the youth in the way that they're behaving. I'm not going to be online with a firearm and threatening gang members and all that kind of stuff. Listen, man.
Hey, George, tell me that ain't that same Tekashi 6ix9ine strategy.
He peeped the weakness in the game. He's exploiting it. And this is the thing. If he wasn't doing it for money, then I would understand. I would, you know what? Okay. But he's telling you, I'm doing what these niggas doing for money. So,
Thank you.
So he's not real.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. He told us this from jump. And hey, George, let me say one thing. Here's what I see, right? He's holding up a proverbial mirror to what everybody else sees our community as. And he's like, yeah, this is what we do when we get upset. We pull out our guns, rah. So literally he's using himself as a character scapegoat so we can get real pissed off and upset at the buffoonery that is our communities. Not all of them, but some of our energy, right? That we, that pass down the line. So when he told us, I'm about to be this character for this reason, I'm gonna use y'all, and he's literally, it's almost like he's a psych major almost. And so I just want people to pay real attention to exactly what's going on.
I understand what you're saying.
But y'all see what I'm saying? Y'all see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I feel what you're saying, but guess what,
okay.
I'm sorry, that'd almost be like saying Love and Hip Hop, Real Housewives of Atlanta. They doing the shit that they doing because they got some type of, you know what I'm saying, overall scheme to show black people the most ratchet shit that we get so mad at.
Watch this though.
Like, is that what happened? No, we tend to just keep on emulating.
Hold up, wait a minute. Don't do that, y'all. Don't do it. Don't do that. Don't do it.
What they
Hold on a second. Right? I got to give y'all this smoke. Somebody said, what she said, I got to give y'all this smoke right here. I'm gonna interact with the chat. She said, y'all just mad because y'all broke. And now let me explain something. Remember what I was saying earlier? Listen, hold up. Let me just let's break that down and talk about that. Charleston White say that a lot. A lot of time when you criticize these guys for the behavior that we know we don't want to set the example for the children, they'll say, man, you just a broke nigga in a way. Get the fuck out of here. I don't want to talk to a nigga with no money, but you don't know what's in my bank account. We equate a nigga that, look, a lot of these Instagrammers and all them, they done came out and found out they was really broke. Them people have big followings online telling folks how much they doing it, and they done finance shit and they ain't really got it like that. Because our folks think the man with the money is the loud one telling you he got the money and all this shit. And I'm getting money. That's the man who just getting the money. That's the man who, that like Juva said, acting like a nigga who ain't never had shit. Everybody else may be stacking their money because we don't feel like we got nothing to prove to you niggas. We got another thing that we want to do with our money besides prove to you niggas we got it. Just so we got to get just so we got to walk around with police officers for stunting on niggas. And now I got police with me and shit because I'm counting money, showing my money. Nah, they boo-boo stunting on niggas. If our answer to people can have any kind of behavior and we not check them on it when they in certain positions, it's because, well, at least he got money. Then money is the get out of jail free card for anything. This is how our people have lowered the moral standard in our community, because you can be sicker than you want to be long as you got money. Motherfuckers will literally have dinner with Marilyn Manson because he got money. But let a white boy that look just like Marilyn Manson without money knock on their door. They gonna be scared than a motherfucker. Money is like a blinder. You can be a pedophile, but if you got money, we don't see it. You can be a fucking ratchet motherfucker that's a bad example for the children, but if you got money, we don't see that. You can be everything we know we don't want our children to be, but if you get money, we don't see that. Hey, man, you can be a killer and a nigga that's rapping about how many people you killed after you did it, but if you got money, guess what? We don't see that. Money makes people like this. And the people gonna ride for you, boy, longer, but he got money though. So that's the internet. So, but a nigga ain't got integrity. A nigga ain't got good morality. A nigga ain't really acting like a real mature man his age should act. We got a lot of old loud niggas in our fucking community that get put on a pedestal. And the goddamn excuse be the same. That old nigga Fly though, he got money though. And he'll pull up. Look, young blood, let me tell you how many young bitches I fucked last night. Everybody know these old loud niggas like that, bro. And I'm younger than them, and I be like, man, I'm out, bro. They be like, yeah, we finna kick it with this nigga. I be like, that's our problem. Yeah, cause that nigga be that bullshit, you know. I'm a serious nigga. And can't nobody pay me to get out of serious mode and become a fucking caricature.
Serious nigga. Yeah.
Facts, bro. And just to throw one more thing into mute that shit. Just throw one more thing into, you know, this mosh pit. I feel like every once in a while we're gonna see something like this from the brother. Because I do believe he's out there working, but it's not a lot of people on the internet with that much views or eyeballs on him who's actually putting in work. So it's almost like he cooning, he's another pet. And I can't
don't
stand that
see
type
the
of
work.
energy, right?
I'm looking for the work.
I mean, yeah, I know. I mean, me neither. But I mean, outside of him going to the high schools, right? But that's nonsense because I can roll into a high school and say, stay in school, don't do drugs, and Nancy Reagan speech, right? But what I'm saying is, if you pay attention to the process, the standard operating procedure, every once in a while he comes out with some reckless nonsense like this, so he can go back and say that I'm only doing this so people pay attention to the good work I'm doing. I don't like that process. I think that's cooning. I think he's a pet for doing that. But I think his heart is in the right place, but his energy ain't groomed. I don't think he's from that bloodline. I think he's a straight up pet in his bloodline, so he can't help it. So, but yeah, y'all got it.
Look, I'm gonna say this, man. I'm gonna say this real talk, me, myself. I don't think you're a good judge of character, personally, because when you say that man heart in the right place, when that man admitted that he don't give a fuck about his behavior just long as he get paid, that man admitted that he's staging this shit is parody. He doing comedy shows on you niggas. Like, this is a 990 boo-boo to him. That's what, his heart is clearly where the money is going. So if you saying his heart in the right place, then that's like,
y'all didn't hear what
I
get what you're saying.
I don't understand how.
But listen what I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying. All right, I'm gonna just make it real quick.
I don't understand how lowering your moral standard for money puts your heart in the right place. How setting a bad example to these young boys just for the little clout and money and shit. I don't understand how that puts your heart in the right place.
That's why I called him like in the other young brother, he kind of knew that the other that was speaking before, he kind of understand like the energy of a martyr. It's like, but I think he's a pet coon martyr. It's like, you don't have to do that. But in the modern day times of social media and where our society is going, this is what gets the views. So people still gonna be paying attention to him when he. But you see what I'm saying? But
that's what
when
George
I say the
was
heart's
saying.
in the right place, right? I'm just saying. No, hold on. Let me finish real quick. I just need 2 more seconds. What he's saying is literally, in my eyes, he's holding a mirror up to our community so we can be disgusted with ourselves and our actions of how we react to certain stimuli.
But me, myself,
I don't think he was really fit to go to jail. Wait a minute.
We ain't talking about that. When you said he holding a mirror up to the community, I think anything ugly in that mirror, he's a part of that ugly picture. The man holding the mirror can't be ugly too. He just as ugly as anything that come up in that mirror.
And Sanchez,
I kind of get that. Yeah.
And Sanchez, see the hypocrisy of that is the white man and his media, this Jewish media, hold the mirror to the black community every day. Charleston ain't holding the mirror to shit. They hold a mirror every day in their movies, the social media. We already got the mirror. The mirror is there. The problem with the black community and with that statement about we just jealous because we broke, it lets you know that the black community is void of sacrifice, commitment, and legacy.
Mm-hmm.
What it takes to think in the future and invest in your children. See, the reason why they always talk about money, because we're traumatized people think of the right now. We don't think about tomorrow. We're not thinking about investing in the minds and building up young men so they don't perpetuate the behavior of the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s. So now when you speak out against it, oh, y'all just hating. You just mad because you broke. No, I'm thinking about tomorrow. I'm thinking about legacy. I'm thinking about commitment. Not actually playing a role. I'm not fucking playing Mickey Mouse or a fucking role for financial gain and giving you something that you already see every day. If you want to live in LA, you already see Charleston White. You got thousands of activists. We already seen Latasha Brawley and so many people get killed. We seen people in Chicago. You see all these rappers. We already know what's going on. Charleston ain't telling us something we don't know. We already see the way the white man portrays us in media. Fuck his mirror. Ain't no goddamn mirror. He's doing this for his own financial gain, man. We got to stop playing. The reason why we fall for this shit, because we don't think about tomorrow, because traumatized people only focus on the right now. We not thinking about what's going on down the road and who's been influenced by this to start acting like a Charleston White and get their face blown off in these goddamn cities when you start emulating him. We got to start thinking about sacrifice, commitment, and legacy.
And
start thinking about things down the line.
And somebody said that you go to the White House, Charleston White and Dude did. Yes, I've been to the White House. Let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you, that's crazy that you think going to the White, oh my God. Yo, you ain't been to the White House, whoever said that? You ain't been yet? It's easy. Just take a trip to D.C. Whoa. Anyway, let me read some.
Hey, real quick, Sanchez, somebody in the chat said we sound emotional as hell, right? When it come to my people and having 500 and some homicides, and I'm watching black boys on the ground with blood streaming down the street across America, you fucking right, I'm emotional.
Look,
and
watch
the
this.
problem is you ain't emotional.
Watch
so
this.
So like you, I don't want you nowhere near me.
Watch this.
You the problem.
George, they said we sound emotional, but they didn't say this man was emotional on this. Look here.
Oh, or suck my dick, bitch. In Chicago, fuck y'all, suck my dick, bitch. I keep a goddamn dog.
So he ain't emotional though. I think George emotional about the right thing. And this man emotional. This man helped them women out, and now he's turning around, stabbing them in the back. I never helped the person and then expecting nothing back from them.
Yeah, we emotional. But the black community, I don't understand with all the stuff that we teach, right? All the murder. I mean, if you were Chicago, if you were in Milwaukee, Indianapolis, Miami, how the fuck you ain't emotional and you black?
Right.
I don't even, excuse me? We should be emotional. If you were in Houston, oh, we got emotional when Takeoff got killed because that was an entertainer. But what about all the murders that's in Houston now? You ain't emotional. Oh, you only emotional when your brother get his face blown off. That's when you on TV crying. Somebody just speak out. But when we in the preventative business, trying to prevent certain things, oh, we emotional. That's how I know how emotionally traumatized our people are. We messed up.
Hey, all right,
so
George.
look,
so we
guess what?
agreed that
Now guess what they hit you with now. So why y'all watching him? Cause I do video reviews. Everybody know this is a video review and reaction channel. Listen, why the hell is Charleston White still watching Soulja Boy and all the people he trolling? See, when y'all try to hit me with that shit, see what I'm saying? I could come right back.
Genius. Hey,
but see, but let me show you something. The way that these folks defending this man is fucking crazy. Yo, the sister said that. The sister said that earlier. She said, man, these folks, soon as you say something about them, they be on you. Like, and look, and I'm pointing out in this video everything they see. Like this, bro, this shit is guess what? I'm gonna keep my foot on the neck, nigga.
Thanksgiving
it's
dinner.
a little weird. But no,
Man,
not what
and
we
then
talking
you
about. But look,
man,
I
look
want
at Charleston
everybody to
White.
be on. Listen, I want
Look,
everybody to
look.
be on point in the moment. Next time we hear anybody on the internet talking sideways to any dead anybody, then try to be a community leader.
Bro, stop. That's a moot point. Right now we on Charleston Whitehead. That's like that. You can't tell her. I might just want to give it to him. I don't want to mess with nobody else dissing the dead but him. And that'll be my prerogative. You can't tell a person what to do. And a person that said, nope, I'm going to just pick on them about it. They need to tighten up. Then guess what? They still doing their part. You could go tackle the rest of them that they missing, right? Because he's the one that's at the top right now, getting them trending and all that. And the focus need to be on him and him only at the moment. Now, let me pull this story up. This is what it looked like when people actually doing something in the community, y'all. This is called dads on duty. These dudes had a violence problem at their high school. Their kids was constantly fighting out the school and shit like that. And the police wasn't doing nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? Kids getting jumped on and shit. Your kid come home bloody as hell. These guys was taking shifts, dads on duty. They brought the fucking violence down to 0. You hear me? 0. And we talk about this shit was up and stuck. But you can go and research the numbers. It was crazy numbers how it went from like, but yeah. So because the police weren't doing nothing about it and shit like that. And the thing is this right here. No one even, this shit was a story that wasn't even a story. It came, went like shit like this. None of these guys gained momentum. None of them got a Vlad TV interview. See, we're trying to wake y'all up, y'all, and this coming from sincerity. This ain't hating, I'm promising you. I'm telling y'all, I've been on social media a while. What these big white control platforms do, they only want to interview the nigga so you know such and such just shot such and such, right? The Vlad TV shit. So what do you think about such and such getting life in jail? Well, this is the IQ quality of where our paradigm has been shifted to, because the community's been infiltrated by a small group that's controlling the narrative and shit. The guys like this will never get that kind. That's what we saying. They only gonna let you, like Vlad TV. We here with Soulja Boy, man. We want to ask him about pulling a ratchet, shit like that. And y'all think this is good, high quality IQ shit. You know what I'm saying? This gonna keep your vibration on a low level and shit. Like y'all is so addicted. Let me tell you something about what they did, a survey, right? They found out that this kind of content right here is addictive, just like cocaine. Remember when we was coming up watching reality TV and it was a fight every other week, like I said, making the band and all that shit? They saw the numbers on that kind of stuff and they realized that this style of content was the way to go. So today, the new reality TV right here is what we're
This is what I'm saying. You can't make me care about King's mama. Fuck that bitch. I helped this mama. Why do I need to know about 2 dead ass niggas? I don't give a fuck about Duck.
All I'm saying is you'll only see these kind of names and behavior go viral on certain major platforms that's connected to a network. And that's what I'm telling y'all, how this social media shit work. Why the quality of the content in our community can't get better, and why the quality of our music can't get no better. When you look at our music, drill music is what they own today. What you think is gonna be the next generation? The shit is deteriorating, and the quality of content online. That's what we tell you. Don't get mad at content creators who really taking a revolutionary stance by speaking out and checking their brothers, saying, "Look, we need to raise the standard and be more mindful of the content we creating." Because even though you can get a bag doing this shit, that shouldn't be the excuse for us to keep on leaving these children behind a bad. This cycle that we create of just doing anything for money. That's now you got a bunch of people that's rich than a motherfucker, but they plagued with all kind of immoralities and curses and and shit like that. It is almost like you got the money, but you can't even enjoy it till you're 50 and 60 because the next man finna shoot you. The lifespan of a rapper getting shorter and shorter. The lifespan of a prankster of this kind of content on YouTube is getting shorter and shorter. But the people who really getting rich off of it, they kids safe. That's what we telling you. The people who own YouTube, they children ain't got to carry on like this for no money, because they telling them to think of more intelligent things to do to get even more money instead of selling your damn soul for peanuts and a little chain. Now you got people want to kill you and got to move with police and shit with you, and you think that's some kind of good trade-off. Nobody up here saying that but the truth and don't care who don't like it. Just like Charleston White speak unapologetically.
You know what's funny, Sanchez? I don't know if you want to. You there, Sanchez?
Yeah. Salutes.
Yeah,
Salutes,
you know what's funny? Those people that's talking that talk. The thing is, the link is in there. Come up and talk about what you're actually doing. See, are you joining in with Charleston White? Are you emulating what Charleston White is doing in your city? Because you're saying that maybe he's going to be a martyr, or what he's doing is the greatest thing, the conservative women. Are you speaking in the manner in which Charleston White is speaking? And will you allow your sons and daughters to copy? Because what Charleston White is doing is revolutionary. Charleston White is great. Is this a model that you yourself and your children, you're comfortable with your son walking outside or going online and following? Come up and talk about what you're doing. Show how you're doing things to actually expand Charleston White's message. That's all. I mean, it's really that simple. Show your work, and then explain, would you allow your son to actually do what Charleston White is doing? If not, shut the fuck up.
Look, read that. Somebody read that. This is on Charleston White channel. This man is telling you what he doing to his people. He's playing on the weak-minded. Ain't that's what the white man doing? We need people to strengthen our people mind. If you see your brother got a weak mind, you need to strengthen it. You don't need to play on the weak mind of your people for clout, views, and money.
Yeah.
Facts, bro. Don't use them as bait. Don't use your own people as bait or point men when you know it's a slaughter ahead.
No, I want New Orleans East.
Yeah, you go ahead, bro.
I want New Orleans East to actually take what Charleston is doing and take it to New Orleans.
But George Macon, you gotta ask this brother how young he is, though. Ask him because he sound like Charleston White's taught him to a different type of psychology. We are old enough to understand the opportunity, right?
I get it, but this is what I'm saying. If he's right, if Charleston is right to New Orleans East, what I'm saying is take it outside to the 3rd Ward and whatever wards they got in New Orleans. Go ahead outside with Charleston White's talking points and push it forward to the brothers. Take it to the brothers.
That's basically what George.
I'm in these streets every day, dog. Like tell you the truth.
No.
I know what George saying. George saying.
I'm talking. I'm like really in these streets talking to these kids. I ain't. You know what I'm saying? But the issue ain't the kids. The issue ain't the kids. The issue is the whole community.
Hey, George, let me speak.
Let New Orleans speak.
Killers might be 30-year-old niggas. The killers might be a chick down the street. The killer might be your mama, your grandpa. You know what I'm saying? The killer ain't just the little kids in the school.
Let them speak. You ask them a question. Let
relax. Let them two brothers go.
In the fucking high schools and the elementary schools is the issue. That's not the issue, you dig?
Now I'm gonna say it again because I'm not speaking Spanish. I'm gonna say it again. No, I'm gonna say it again for you. What you just said is what other people are doing. You said that don't work. So I'm gonna say it again because we're not gonna be disingenuous.
Yeah.
Because you said out your mouth, the other part don't work. You're only gonna get about 10 people. Fair enough. But if Charleston White is revolutionary and it's working, then you take his talking points out to the streets because you in the streets. Don't take what you just said, talking points. Take Charleston White's talking points down there in New Orleans out in the streets. Let me see you do that.
The shit working. I ain't that type of nigga. I ain't no revolutionary. Me.
That's what I'm saying.
Just like I said earlier, if I see a nigga doing something wrong, I'm handling it different. I'm gonna fight
But
fire
that's
with
all.
fire.
That,
like,
but New Orleans.
if you
is
lay a
crazy.
nigga down, I'm gonna lay you down. You know what I'm saying? If I was really that
Hey,
type
y'all
of
mind
nigga,
if I interject
you know what I'm
real quick,
saying?
George?
So
Yeah,
that's how
go
you
ahead,
handle
Bobby.
that.
Go ahead,
Like,
Bobby.
Yeah,
Yeah, go ahead, Bobby.
because
you can't just go out there trying to talk to everybody.
but
Sometimes you gotta
you're
go.
right, New Orleans.
You gotta go
You
do what you
can't
gotta
talk to
do
everybody.
and clear the community out. You dig? You
But
know
this
what I'm saying?
but this what we saying, New Orleans. You right. You can't talk to everybody. I'm from the west side of Chicago. I live in St. Louis right now, bro. The most dangerous city in the United States. You feel what I'm saying? So listen to what I'm saying. I work for Cure Violence, bro. I walk up on niggas, young niggas from the age of 14 all the way up to 35. Niggas is outside with AR-15, big ass handgun, all type. The thing what we saying is that when we go to talk to people, I could go talk to anybody because it's a level of respect that's being presented, regardless of it. And what George is saying is that you know and I know I can't walk up on the corner with certain, bro, listen, I can't talk no police shit around these niggas. I can't talk. No, you see what I'm saying? All of that is off the table. It's you in the lion's den. That'd be like saying, nigga, let me slather myself with bacon grease and meat and all that, and I'm finna walk in the lion's den with faith, nigga, and I dare one of these motherfucking lions to lash out at. Dog, that's that. We saying that you can't take what Charleston White is doing on the internet and walk into live situations with niggas that's on edge and suffering from PSD and be like, man, y'all niggas out here tripping. Fuck all that, because I get the motherfucking feds out here on you niggas.
I'm looking in the face of killers, nigga. Serial killer niggas.
I understand that, but what George is saying is, if you can, you gotta prove that by doing it, man.
I did already, but I ain't no activist, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Stop talking.
I do my work a different way.
Stop talking. If you ain't gonna do it yourself.
I am doing it, you dig? Like,
no, you're not doing what Charleston White is doing. Go do it. You said Charleston White is
Charleston White,
prove it.
And you know what? Let me explain something. Let me explain something to y'all. Charleston White is a content creator, YouTube personality, and an entertainer that can be booked for shows, interviews, and cameo sort of style. People confuse that with revolutionary work. People confuse that with that being something a person doing for the people versus that's them people and their career that they living out. Like, it has nothing that man's doing, nothing that man doing gonna affect my life, your life. And if it's what Charleston White will tell you is, I'm known in my community for doing a lot of work. And guess what? I believe he doing a lot of work in his community. But one thing that I don't believe, I don't believe that the people that follow Charleston White doing a lot of work in their community, because Charleston White don't really make his channel about the work he doing in his community. He makes it about trolling, ratchetness, and setting out all the kind of behavior, which in my opinion was set back in the work that he is doing in any community. Because if you working with the youth and all that in the community and you telling them the right thing, then you turn around going on YouTube showing the kind of behavior that's counteracting what you just taught them. How the fuck that's setting it back? That's counterproductive. So you just can't say you doing something in the community. The best thing you can do is live your life in a way, in an example that won't lead the next generation astray. And you can't motherfucking keep on excusing all your immoral behavior. And when niggas try to check your behavior, why y'all watching him? Why y'all doing this? Or y'all mad you ain't got money? Like, we gotta start saying more intelligent things in the conversation, even if you're gonna defend a person. Because what we saying are very intelligent points. We ain't just hating on this man. We're concerned parents, adults, man, that's really trying to make a positive impact with our lives. Whether you agree with everything we stand for or not, goddamn it, when somebody said it's all about intent, right? And I'm telling you for a fact, like, I was never inspired by just getting a bag. I'm a smart dude. If I would have based my life around that, I would be the biggest clown, troller, and all that. If you look at all of these youngsters out here that's getting a bag overnight like that, they taking a big risk for it, especially on social media. On social media, if you really want to take off overnight, you could do pranks. Now, guess what, though? Your pranks got to push the limit. Like you gotta go up in the police station and motherfucking like play with them and shit and write this walk a fine line if you want to go viral. The biggest pranksters, they got the most money, and we talking millions of dollars for these prank channels. But guess what? They got a record too. They done got locked up a couple of times pushing the boundary with this shit. So what I'm saying is, if you the man who got the most is taking the most risk in this world. And I ain't saying, and what I'm saying is, ain't nobody taking a risk for the children. That's free to do. You in a world where we aborting the children and everybody just concerned with who protecting the bag, but ain't nobody protecting the kids, the earth, none of this shit. In fact, we don't even like to hear this kind of talk. It sound too positive and kumbaya-ish. We just like to get back to the money. And guess what I'm telling y'all? You still can get a bag doing the right thing. The devil lied to y'all. The devil told you that you got to sell your soul and reduce your character and reduce your moral standard and all that for a bag. You don't. You can do what's right and the people will support you. You can still have a good life and have the bag being a righteous man or woman. See, but the problem is y'all want the bag real quick, and everybody know how to get the bag overnight, do something that's going to make you go viral. If I wanted to go viral tomorrow, I can diss every dead rapper that's dead right now and tell all they mamas to suck my, and I can make a video and upload that shit, and that'll be my biggest video on YouTube. Do y'all know that? That'll be my all the knowledge I've been teaching. But that'll be my biggest one.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a guarantee.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I just want to know, the question I'm just asking is, see, this is the thing, right? And what builds communities. You have to have your economic class, your political class, and your spiritual class got to all work together in unison to build community. That's how all communities are built. Charleston White ain't unifying none of those groups. And so until you unify those groups to economically, politically, and psychologically develop your people, because you can feed them now, you can school them, nothing's going to change. Charleston, that's not Charleston White's mission. So what I'm asking is, and none of these people are going to tell me, would you be comfortable with your son emulating Charleston White? So, and if you say no, then I got to tell you respectfully, shut the fuck up. Because if you yourself wouldn't do it or allow your son to do it, then you are a fucking hypocrite. Period. Because if you know that it's not applicable for your children to do it, because something might happen, then it's not something that we can actually build on. It's not something that you can build upon. You
can't promote it at all. Fact.
Right. You can't take this to East St. Louis or Kansas City. What the fuck? Are you crazy?
How you gonna bring him to the cookout and he was talking real reckless and loud about raping, fake or real, any female? That ain't something you joke about. So as soon as I heard that, it's like, yeah.
Yep.
That's when I knew, bro. That's when I knew, bro. It's like we watching somebody that's insane, that told us he was insane, and this is what he about to do, some insane shit. But like, no, I know that. But look,
my bad. Guess what? Guess what? Me myself, everything I said, I was muted. Y'all, let me just repeat it. I was saying Kanye West got the. Excuse me. I'm fucking tripping right now, boy. Hold on, let me slow down. What I was saying was Charleston White got the viral clip of him saying killer cracker, fuck white women, fuck the white man, fuck they children. He got this viral clip online of him saying how he don't give a fuck about white people and all this stuff. Y'all know the clip I'm talking about. That's the
Every
same.
one of them.
That's the same clip he said he'll rape white women and shit. But listen, so he got a viral clip saying how he don't care about white folks and shit. But when Kanye West went viral saying white lives matter, he was saying, yeah, white lives do matter. I'm with Kanye. And I was like, this dude a hypocrite.
Yeah, them niggas crazy, but the one thing they all got in common, they had all been institutionalized. So these niggas crazy, and that's key reason why they not fit to be telling nobody shit what to do. They've been on heavy meds and institutionalized.
But our youth love him. Let me make this
Watch this, right?
We gotta figure out why.
Watch this. Much love, Gambine said, y'all still talking about this man, yeah, and he's still talking about these dead rappers, and them niggas ain't even alive, motherfucker.
And Sanchez too. Look, just think about it. He disrespected Trayvon Martin, right? And talked about him being dead and everything. But what about Trayvon Martin's father? He's a black man, right? He didn't do anything. He ain't out committing crimes or harming nobody. So when he did that, how come all you fucking niggas out there, excuse my language, but I gotta say it this way, because this is the language our people understand.
Right, get on it.
Fucking shitless niggas didn't condemn him for that. It's cool for him to say that shit about that young man and that man's father. Like that, that's cool. You niggas will overlook that shit because you niggas are fucking shitless, trifling bums. That's what you are. And I gotta call it for what it is. And some of y'all don't deserve to be invited to the cookout. That man, if I was that man's father and I'm hearing this man say this, why would you say that about my son? What about me? I'm a black man. What about how I feel? I'm not a rapper. I'm not making songs about killing nobody. But you said that about my son? But y'all excuse that though.
And you know
That's
what?
How fucked up some of y'all are, man. I'm turned up because our people, we're fucking hypocrites, man.
Come on. Hey, George, I got to throw you the mic back. You on fire, man, on some NBA Jam shit. I was just thinking about something, though, man. Like, these folks is crazy in the chat room, how they defending this dude, right? And everything we saying is spot on. They won't click the link and come up and debate us. We ain't being disrespectful or none of that. We point out, and that's why I say, y'all, we willing to excuse all kind of shit in the name of entertainment. Are you not entertained? You know what I'm saying?
They just like the Trump supporters, bro. Like they just like them niggas. They just like them. Like
this the black version of this the black version.
Yeah, exactly. You cannot say. I got into it with my own brother. I love my brother to death, but if we say anything about Charleston, it's over with. It's done. Like, why you? No, we don't agree with everything that niggas say, but he be speaking the real now. I'm telling you, you cannot.
You gotta let that nigga be Charleston. You can't let him be
that's
making.
crazy.
You can't let the nigga try to make him be Bro Sanchez or no scientist. The nigga a dumb nigga, you know, but the nigga out here speaking facts and got niggas following him and niggas changing niggas trajectory. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna ask you because you young, New Orleans East. What did Trayvon Martin's mother and father? Why did they come into his line of fire? What the fuck did they do?
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Charleston, he just Charleston. He just
this is oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta let the nigga be him.
No, man.
They civilians.
Man can't be nobody else.
Let me explain something to you. Let me explain something to you, bro. When niggas say what he's saying, that's saying we can't hold us our. Let me tell y'all something real quick, because this is important. Every other race can create this high quality, brave type man that's a nation builder, because they are allowed to scrutinize their brothers and keep a standard among what it means to be a white man, Asian man, and all this shit, right? But when a black man say, look at this brother, how he moving, man, this ain't the way I would want my young boy to grow up moving. Everybody say, nope, you gotta let him be him and do that. Guess what? They'll even say that about the nigga that's paint his fingernails. When the rapper paint his fingernails black and shit, they'll be like, man, let them rappers do them. Let them wear they skirts. Let them put their dresses on. Let them, and I'm like, bro, we ain't gonna stand for nothing. Every other group get to stand for something. If we gonna say just let them do all that, we, like I said, we gonna be exterminated. I told y'all.
Sanchez, all these hypocrites.
If you say any, I'm sorry. If you say anything, you hate. You ain't got no money. You this, you that. You can't say shit. Like I told
we
my
ain't doing
brother,
nothing but speaking the truth.
like I agree with Bro Sanchez when he says we gonna be the first to go. I tried to have hope, but there is no fucking hope. None.
Facts.
She ain't lying.
And I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna keep driving this point for a lot of these frozen brains out here. I'm gonna drive the point. When they formed that Black Lives Matter, when Trayvon Martin died and everybody was screaming the Black Lives Matter stuff, my whole thing is Trayvon Martin's father, he don't have a fucking drill music. He ain't talking about killing no black men. His message about going after these rappers, I'm asking a specific question. When he said he sided with, what's that boy that killed Trayvon Martin? He said he sided with him. When he said that, he was very disrespectful.
Zimmerman.
About that.
And he sold a gun, I think, for a couple million.
Yeah, and he was very disrespectful. He called that boy out of his name. He was very disrespectful and said what he said. He boldly said it. But I'm asking the supporters, how do you excuse this? Because last time I checked, they're civilians. So civilians is even in this line of fire, and y'all cool with that? So you cool with him talking about the rappers. But nobody's going to answer my question. What about the father and the mother that's mourning the death of their son that they didn't get justice, and he came and just pissed on their graves? Pissed on his grave.
You
and y'all cool
holding
with that?
too high standards, you hear me? Like, you tripping. He not know about it that you even supposed to be looking at to be respectful. Like,
then why you speaking on him in high regard? You
I'm not speaking on that. This how genius that boy is.
Bro.
Look, even if he was like trying to be a regular activist,
you just said he was a martyr and mentioned Malcolm X in his name, nigga.
Right. And look at having the Malcolm X.
You compared that man to Malcolm X, bro.
You dig? So now he playing that role like, you know what I'm saying, a dumb role, but he ain't even on the government radar. You dig? He playing, you know what I'm saying,
hold up, y'all.
Wait, under the radar and moving the community on some shit.
Watch this. Let me show this young man something about Malcolm X. He don't know Malcolm X. I know that. I know he don't know a thing about no Malcolm X. Let me show you the type nigga Malcolm X was. Because for you to compare that man to Malcolm X, that's a shame on you, black man. You ought to be a fucking shame of yourself. I'm serious. Watch this shit, and you ought to stop.
I just told you a little while ago, these leaders that they...
And you ought to stop doing that after I play this for you.
These leaders, I just told you a little while ago, these leaders that they call leaders, this included Lena Horne, this included Dick Gregory, and this included comedians.
Like Charleston White and entertainers, 99 and Boo Boo. See, Malcolm X a serious nigga. He ain't no laughing ass comedian. Let's go. Let me show. Comparing that man to Malcolm X, I know we gonna be exterminated. Watch this.
Comics, trumpet players, baseball players. Show me in the white community where a comedian is a white leader. Show me in the white community where a singer is a white leader, or a dancer or a trumpet player is a white leader.
Or a yapper is a white leader, or a 99 boo-boo is a leader, yeah.
These aren't leaders. These are puppets and clowns that have been set up over the white community and over the black community by the white community and have been made celebrities and usually say exactly what they know that the white man wants to hear.
Now tell me he don't do that. That's all he do. Everything come out that man's mouth is what the white man want to hear. Compare that man to Malcolm X. You ought to be ashamed, because he wouldn't even compare his damn self to Malcolm X. Charleston White probably the type nigga that'll
like that. He ain't like that. I just mean how both of them going out there and risking their life.
You still doing it though. You still doing. Let me tell you something, my nigga. Everybody going out there every day is risking their life for something, whether it's the right to be white, black, gay, straight. Everybody out there, the young rapper with the chain on, he risking his life to be out going out there talking shit with it. He risking his life when he pull up in the hood with all that jewelry on, but he gonna put it on camera and say, look at me. I can pull up anywhere with my chain. Risking your life ain't really a big brave task in today's world. I don't like today, like I'm risking my life every day. Like I joined the military at 18, 19. I knew what it was about risking your life at 14, 15, just walking to the store. So talking about a nigga risking his life, Crips and Bloods doing that for cheaper. A nigga risking his life ain't a revolutionary act. It's what you risking your life for. I don't think he risking his life for anything that's gonna be of any big impact when he's gone.
Hey Sanchez, if you would have disrespected Trayvon Martin's death and disrespected the family, would these so-called Charleston white supporters, would they have gave you the same grace?
Not at all.
That's what I'm saying.
They very selective.
Very
It's
selective.
idol worship. Idol worship, bro.
It is.
Best way to put it. Best way to put it, because it takes a lot for me to be convinced. But once I see something that's obviously bullshit, it be like, oh yeah, this motherfucker ain't for me, or he ain't for the people. But it's like it's so many people out here who don't really see the game, bro. So it's like, if you don't see it at this point, hey man, that's on you.
Nah, Charleston, like the auntie that come to the house and just don't have no filter. She like, man, this fucking house dirty. This food nasty. You know what I'm saying? And you know what you're gonna do? You
That's
gonna
why I
clean
can't
that damn
respect
house
him,
up.
because
You know what I'm saying? And you
related
gonna
him to a
learn how to
female.
So
fucking
you
cook.
telling me he the
You know what
complain?
I'm saying?
So you telling me he the complaining ass nigga versus the nigga that go in the house and get active, roll his sleeves up, run some water. You know what I'm saying? And all that shit.
That auntie be ratchet as hell too.
Like when has the complaining ass nigga ever been a benefit to the house?
Never.
Exactly.
Never.
The town
Yeah,
complainer.
the complaining that nigga make you change your shit.
Now I know you trolling. I know you trolling. I know he
People don't
trolling
like
now.
the complaining ass nigga.
I know he. Hey,
Hey,
bro, this dude trolling, y'all. He trolling, man. I'm telling you, he trolling.
He gotta be now. I was trying to stick up for you, bro. I was trying to like ask and figure out why the youth love Charleston White and etc. But now, yeah, is what it is. What it is. I'm letting him jump.
Charleston X.
You know, he got a big ass, oversized I Heart CW shirt on right now.
Nah, y'all niggas acting like that man ain't out here really like going at the real goon. Like if a real killer be like, man, look, I killed about 5 niggas, dog, and just sit down.
Bro, he sound
you
like you really believe in them though.
No, they wrong.
Wait, y'all
this is
crazy. Before y'all
You don't say nothing.
Listen to what I'm saying.
You don't say nothing about
See,
it.
that's the fakest shit ever. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, bro, you
that's
got
the fakest shit
I
ever.
want to know why
You
he believes. Stop yelling at him.
know what I'm saying?
You want to know what you hold up, wait a minute, brother. Wait a minute, brother. Let me tell you what's the fakest shit ever. The fakest shit ever is all these staged events he doing. He admitted that he staged this shit. Tell me that ain't fake.
He gonna overlook that.
Right.
He gonna overlook that, and again, like I'm using his words. So, if based off of what you just said, how do you overlook him disrespecting Trayvon Martin? How was that? I want you to answer that for me. You haven't answered it.
No, you don't overlook that. That nigga just disrespectful. You know what I mean?
Hey, George, I forgot to tell you. Watch this. No, stop.
Look for him to be
Hey,
respectful.
George, he answered you the first time and he repeating it again, and I just want you to rip this apart to remind you and summarize his answer. His answer was earlier. That was the best one. He said, oh, that's just Charleston White. You know, that's what our people do. We say, man, that's just Charleston being Charleston. Man.
Oh, so Charleston, Charleston can go after the rappers, but then he can turn around too, and with a Trump hat on, and go after Trayvon Martin's family, civilians. They go after regular civilians, and because he's the crazy uncle, we gonna overlook that shit. And then I'm asking.
It's just Charleston being Charleston thing. You niggas is funny as hell.
Right.
That's his character. That's his character. Blue and who he is.
Hey,
Bro Sanchez
watch this. Hey, watch this.
And nigga be like, bro, don't say nothing about no flag.
Hold on, wait a minute though.
Bro can't help himself.
But wait a minute though. Let me say
Why
something.
would you support him?
Watch this,
If he
George.
can't help himself.
Look what you said, George, that he would go and attack these drill rappers, and we say it's okay because it's drill rappers. But what happened when he go after your sister, Trayvon Munn, family, all of these folks, regular folks? Now watch this.
Cool.
Now when we see it's cool and shit like that. Now let me tell y'all some real shit about why we gotta talk about that real quick. We can't let him go with that one right there, right? Let's talk about that because let's bring up Trayvon Martin family. I see why you keep hitting them on that. And your excuse is what's gonna get us as a people wiped out, man. Cause look, I noticed that if a person entertaining, they can get away with stuff that you can never get away with. Like some of the stuff he asked me earlier, if I said that shit, I made a video about Trayvon Martin's father potentially sacrificing the boy. And I admit that was probably kind of wrong. I was in my conspiracy bag. Boy, I had people coming out the woodworks on me. Nigga, what kind of nigga sacrificed his son? Bro, they was killing me. YouTube actually made me take that. They took it down. It was people coming in. And guess what? So it's like, that's what I was saying earlier. He can say stuff like that and it won't be no repercussions and pushback.
Right, you got held accountable.
Yeah.
You got held accountable. He won't.
Yeah.
That's my point. Yep. I'm trying to find a video. I'm gonna find a video when
that shit make me mad, bro, because we can't be being selective like that. Cause I won't be mad if y'all do it to everybody. That's what be the fucked up part. And ain't nobody gonna take you serious if you don't stand on it for everything. It let me know you can get a pass. Bro, think about it. We even took up for pedophiles because we like their music. And I ain't gonna even say their name. Fuck it, R. Kelly. We'll take up for
that nigga got a second trial. My bad.
Listen, in the black community, bro, if we know a nigga might be selling dope and all that, nigga, and your grandma be like, boy, I like that chain you got on, and that's condoning that shit. Because as long as you got a little money and you shining and got attention and clout, your folks will overlook shit you doing they wouldn't even let their own children do. Like that same grandma be mad at her grandchildren for selling dope. But if the dope boy pull up in the damn pretty car with the chain on, she will be, you know what I'm saying? I'm just giving an example of how we drop the ball. That's kind of where it goes.
Can I say something to you?
Yeah, yeah. We can't be selective, man. Yeah, go ahead, Chris Lockett. Salutes, you got it, brother. Welcome to the bill.
Yeah, appreciate it, Sanchez. I do just want to say one thing, or a couple things. First of all, I am from the D. I'm from Dallas. So I've heard things about Charles for a minute now. Good things. I ain't heard about all this internet stuff. I think the problem is we're getting too caught up into the internet shit. Now he keep telling y'all he getting on here to entertain y'all. But if you really knew what the dude was doing in the streets for real, I got people in Fort Worth.
That's what I said. Hey, Chris, let me make something clear, though.
My bad.
And you can have it.
Yeah.
I said earlier, I believe that he's doing work in the street, and I commended him on it. So I just want you to know that. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, like, I know I'm listening to everybody, and I've heard a couple of your panels. I done tried to get on to say a couple of things. I had a bunch of stuff to say, but I can't remember everything. I just want to get as much out as I can.
Yeah, you got to take your time, man. Go ahead.
Yeah. Now, as far as what he's doing for real, yeah, he's doing that for real. He was on Facebook for a minute. The reason why he do get on there, he said this before, the reason why he even started getting on here and making money is because people was making money off his videos when he was doing it on Facebook. He didn't know nothing about it. Now, I do know he did say, now it took a white boy to pull him to the side and say, hey, man, this was going on. So that's why he's doing all this getting money shit.
Yeah,
but as far as doing shit for Rick,
I don't think you know what we was building about. This is what we want. Let me dialogue with you, my brother, and I'm going to turn it back to you. It ain't about him being online getting money with the white boy. It's the fact that the white boy know how this white machine on social media work. The black men that get the most money ain't the smartest and most intelligent. They the most ratchet, most daring, most loudest, most violent, most chaotic, and all that. And I'm saying whatever white boy showed him how to get the bag online, the white boy didn't lie to him. But we already knew that, though. All of us niggas already knew how to sell our soul to get that bag. We was complaining that it was too many black men doing that, and that's why the quality of content was going down. We got to stand on some and have some kind of character and moral standard. Can't just be all about getting the bag. And I understand, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got you, bro. You got it.
Yeah, I get that. And believe me, that's just something he's doing the gloat about as far as getting the money. I wouldn't say he should be doing it. But I mean, we all know the saying is a man ain't what he says, it's what he does. He tell y'all the time. I don't know if y'all know.
You what you say, you what you say and what you do. You everything. You all that.
Says check your email. Check your email.
You don't agree with that? You what you say and what you do, Chris?
Scroll on that man page though.
No, I mean,
scroll down. That nigga got shit on that he doing in the community.
He got for real, man. He doing some shit out here for real. Like,
yeah, but that's
I mean, I don't even know if y'all know.
But listen, tell me
I don't know
this.
if y'all even know.
Hold on, wait a minute, wait, y'all. Let me build with the brother. I'm gonna ask him yet. He gonna let us know what he doing because he ain't told us yet. I hope he was get to that part too. Thank y'all though. We gonna let all of y'all in. Salute to everybody on the panel. We'll be here till everybody get a chance to say what you're saying. Chris, you gonna tell us what he doing, and we gonna pass it around to some people.
I mean, as far as what he doing is yapping, shit talking, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah,
that's him. That's what he been doing now. Now he do it to them white folks worse than what we hear on the internet. Trust and believe that. He's been down there in them city council. Y'all, I don't know if y'all know. I think he's running for city council in Fort Worth.
Oh, like, that's a problem.
The dude is the dude.
Wow.
The dude.
So let me say something, brother. Hold up. Wait, brother. Listen. Hold up. Wait. Slow down. Listen. Stop. We asked you to tell us what he doing, and you said he running for city council. Don't you know anybody can run for city council? Any one of us on the panel can do that. It's nothing that you could do that. You could run. You could do that.
I mean, but y'all want him to do. I mean, what more do you want to do?
No,
I mean,
it ain't. No. I'm trying to
answer
answer you real quick. It ain't what I want him to do. It's what I want you to do. Is you said you live in Dallas, and you said he doing a lot of things, and now you can't tell us one of them now. We just want you to tell us. You say he's running for city council. Yeah, just be specific though. Give specifics. Yeah, come on, brother. You know what we talking about.
I mean, he done did like back to school drives. He do all kinds of stuff.
Okay, right.
Pee-wee football.
How long ago was that? Though? How long ago was that?
No. We ain't gonna do him to how long, cause I ain't gonna let it. Don't matter how long. If you did it, you did it, and it still count.
Okay. But it was long ago when he did it. But okay, I feel you.
No, it doesn't matter, man. How long ago? I ain't gonna play that game. Well, I'm gonna keep it real and fair with him. If you did it one time and ain't never do it again, we appreciate it. But cause my point ain't like I said earlier, I know Charleston White giving out backpacks and doing all that. Guess what, y'all? Guess who have a school drive every year? 21 Savage, the rapper. Guess what, y'all? 21 Savage, the rapper, came out and said, we gotta stop the violence. And all the black people shitted on him and said, nigga, please, all that shit you be talking. But Charleston White can be saying positive shit and contradicting himself and be working with kids, telling them to stop the violence. But he can be online pulling guns and everybody say, man, that's just Charleston White. But when 21 Savage said, stop the violence, y'all checked him the way that y'all should be checking Charleston White now. Me and George is saying, why is you selective about that shit? People understood it when 21 Savage do it. They were like, look, bro, you need to practice what you're preaching. You need to let your words and actions match. But when Charleston White do it, man, you ain't your words, man. It don't matter what you saying. It's just what you doing. No, if anybody else do that, y'all gonna say, bro, your actions need to match your words.
Hey Sanchez, look, let's put some visualization to it. Check your email. I just sent you what he was doing, so now we can actually see it. We can see what he said. That's all. It's right there in black and color, not black and white.
In fact, and I feel bad for not.
That might hurt Sanchez argument, though.
Yeah, because I feel like I'm cutting off.
I don't got an email from you, George.
It should say George making. I texted to you too. It should say George making 44, and I think you got to download it. Let me check.
Send it to my Gmail.
Yeah, I thought I did.
I mean, if dude is getting paid to fly across this country to go talk at schools, I mean, what? I mean,
that ain't what he doing. No, don't lie. No, no, hold up, stop, slow down again.
I'm asking, is that doing something?
Brother,
I mean,
stop.
if the man say
you got to stop, man. You got to stop, brother. It's ridiculous how y'all guys are with this. Oh, it's fucking disgusting. It's getting a feeling. If any woman ought to know, like, goddamn, this is fucking crazy. Like, bro, check this out, man. The man does not go around getting paid to talk at schools. Why you lying? See, that's what I'm saying. When you defending somebody, you said you from Dallas, I don't even believe you no more. Because you said that man doing all these things and you couldn't name number one, and that's something all of us can do. And now you saying if the man getting paid to go around talking at school, that man don't get, he talked at 2 schools. He get paid to go do interviews where he's staging it, ratchet events. Like any one of us can get paid to be viral online. His money come through social media, clout chasing, and being relevant in the algorithm and having some going on every other month, whether you macing a rapper, dissing a dead rapper, or fighting a person, or fucking pulling a gun. People, if anyone that's been on YouTube long enough like me, we know that that's a get-rich-quick scheme. 50 Cent did it in the rap game. The rapper 50 Cent came out reckless than a motherfucker. Fuck you, this and the dead, it didn't matter. It got him shot, but it got him rich, though.
Yeah, and Sanchez, I sent it to talk to Sanchez.
I got it.
Yeah, and you just got to download it. Watch this. Now, I want to see when you play this. I want to see them defend this. Because sometimes we can talk about things, but when you actually see the video, I want y'all to defend this.
Fuck Trayvon parents.
You know that they gonna find a way to defend it, man. That's just that nigga. He just beat watch.
Fuck Trayvon parents. Fuck you, Tom. I don't give a fuck about Trayvon mama or daddy. Fuck Trayvon Martin mom and daddy, nigga. And Trayvon too, bitch ass nigga. Give a fuck about the Martins. Shit, nigga. His daddy need to be looking for Zimmerman. Cause if a nigga kill my son, I ain't gonna be, y'all ain't gotta look for Zimmerman, nigga. Fuck you, talking about. Man, get out of here with all that talk.
See, right about hold up, wait a minute, let me share something with y'all. Let me say something with y'all. I'm gonna show you how this works. If I did right now, if I just start cussing these 2 niggas' mama out, if I say, fuck your mama, fuck your daughter, nigga, because black people already oppressed in America and y'all ain't doing shit to the folks that's oppressing black people. So fuck your mama, Chris, and fuck your mama, the other dude. What you gonna kill me? look, why you gonna kill me? You ain't gonna kill that white man out there that's doing it. So now you gonna kill me? Well, I got 2 police with me, nigga. Come on in. See how this work? I can just go around telling every nigga, fuck your daughter, fuck your family. Oh, you mad? You ain't mad at that white boy. You ain't mad at that white boy who did. No, we can't use that like that to antagonize each other, bro. We can't do that like that.
Right, exactly, man.
And Sanchez.
You got me dead.
And watch this, Sanchez. How we know?
We still talking about internet shit. We still talking about internet shit.
No, because you just told me.
Bro, let me explain something to you. Wait. Let me explain something to him. You know how, bro, let me explain something to you. This dude need to get on somewhere. He don't know that, because guess what I'm going to tell you something about, y'all. Listen, this man don't know how many niggas die because of internet shit every second. We in an age of pull-up culture. Niggas is pulling up because what you talking about online.
And Sanchez, I'm going to show you how disingenuous this is, right? So it's okay he said that. Well, I would first of all, his son ain't get killed, so we wouldn't know what the fuck he would have been doing. He just talking. Number two,
exactly. He just talking.
Right.
He on
So
the
hold on,
internet
and just talk and just
He's
talking.
on the internet talking, man. just like y'all is. Everybody on
it's cool to
so
say
look,
that then.
So if you're gonna admit that he just on the internet talking, that explain why you couldn't.
I ain't say he was
Hold
right.
up. No. If you're gonna admit that he's just on the internet talking, it explain why you couldn't tell us what he doing in the street, because you just admitted he just on the internet talking. It explains it all. It just explains it all. You gonna tell us what else he doing in the street besides running for city council, man? Go ahead. Backpack drives. What else? Go ahead. We letting everybody talk. We ain't trying to hear the finish talking shit. We having a dialogue where everybody going back and forth on some clubhouse shit. Charleston White didn't let that interviewer finish talking when he put the gun on that black man who was giving him a voice. Let's go ahead, y'all.
Hey, so I just want to, shout out to you, Sanchez, and the panel. I hope everybody's doing all right. But the guy that's, kind of defending Charleston, I ain't gonna lie, Sanchez, like I said, I don't think he's a leader. Like I said, anybody that's ready to lead or that can be a leader, especially for the black community, we don't see that, man. We got entertainers, comedians, and all kind of sports athletes and shit. But like, what he's doing is more than what the fuck these dudes that could be in the leadership position can do. Like, this shit could be even though
I don't understand that. You got to
doing.
tell us what he doing. No. All of you niggas got to quit getting the mic and talking about, yo, what he's doing is moving mountains, man. What he's doing. No, hold on, bro. Stop, bro. You got to relax. It's my show. I'm about to give you the flow. If I mute you and you unmute, man, you out of order. I'm keeping the chaos down, and I'm trying to advance the bill. I'm telling you why people cutting you off if you listen to me. Y'all ain't making legitimate arguments. If you up here to defend Charleston White, you got to tell us what he's doing to justify the fucked up behavior that we see online. You can't just keep coming up here saying, what he's doing is better than what this, but you ain't tell us what he doing. You ain't tell us what he doing.
Can I tell you something? Well, I could tell you
can
this.
Tell me what he doing if you're going to start off with what he's doing.
Okay. Yeah, let me tell you. I could tell you if you give me a chance to. What I'm saying is, I've watched, okay, so this was about 2 weeks ago. I watched an interview with him and an older guy that's supposed to be his mentor. Have you seen that guy with him anywhere?
I did not, but just go ahead and make your point.
Well, okay, right, and that's what I'm saying. Look, the guy has been active in the community where he's from. The internet shit is just
got to show me what he doing in the you doing it again. If I be up here, listen, watch this, right? Hold up, wait. If somebody say, if I keep saying I'm active in the community, and the people keep saying, okay, tell us what you're doing, and my response is, well, I'm active in the community, it's gonna get annoying, man. All you got to do is tell us are we asking for some hard, y'all?
No, can I say, well, I'm gonna say
not at all, bro.
He's put time into the youth, you know what I'm saying, in the inner cities, and that's what he's done. Well, I don't know him personally.
Just stop. Hold on.
Okay, no. Stop. You know that guy? Don't just stop. Let me talk to this man just a minute. Unmute your mic, brother, and let me ask you a question. Order, y'all. We finna pass it around. I'm gonna be brief. I'm gonna take his answer. Okay, let's have a dialogue. Let me ask you a question. I'm gonna say, okay, you're right. He's worked with youth in the community. Now, to everybody on the panel, that's true. He got the videos on his channel where he's at the school talking to the youth. So if that wouldn't be a lie. I could say, yeah, he's working with youth in his community. Now, what I'm going to tell you, brother, is any work that you doing for the youth in your community, it all is taken away from you when you don't match it with your behavior. So, for example, right, if an NBA player have a charity group where he's donating to kids and stuff, and they find out that he's a rapist, they're gonna his charity group gonna lose money, the team gonna get rid of him, and any charity work that he did is gonna be tainted behind one little act. And what I'm saying about, hold on, wait. What I'm saying is, the best thing you can do for the youth is be a black man living with the kind of character that you want them to live with your actions. Because if your actions ain't matching the behavior that you portraying online, them same youth, when they look you up and see you pulling guns on a black man in an interview, they're gonna go with what they see, not what you saying. We know when a parent tell a son or a daughter, don't smoke, but you constantly blowing a cigarette in their face, that if they start smoking, you can't say, hey, listen to what I say, don't watch what I do. So why you let this man get a pass? It's okay to say, I like this man, but he's wrong about this and this and this. I like this man, but he's wrong about that and that and that. That's called being a real adult.
Listen, man,
that's what I was saying.
Said,
I never said that this is the leader that we needed. I was just saying we gotta, you know, eat the meat and spit out the bones type. Because a lot of times right now, we haven't seen nobody that's ready to put their lives on the line like Malcolm X.
Yes, we do, brother. That's a lie. No, I'm going to debate you on that. Stop. I'm going to debate you on that. Let me debate you on that. Every little nigga today is willing to digest if you step on his shoes or look at him wrong. I ain't going to let you niggas keep coming up here lying about a nigga ain't willing to die for some ratchet shit. It's a nigga. Hold on. No. Don't cut me off. Don't cut me going back and forth. That's what, no. This whole thing about we don't have a man that's willing to die is bullshit. And I don't care when you start talking about what he willing to die for. Because every man willing to die for something, but being willing to die ain't a heroic act. Being willing to die for a cause greater than yourself is a heroic act. This man ain't willing to die for no cause greater than himself. He telling you he trying to get money. He's telling you he's literally playing on a weak-minded people in his community on social. He's playing and preying on you. A hero is a man that's trying to enlighten the mind of his people like Malcolm X, not a man that's playing on the weak-minded of his people. Now, you going to keep trying to excuse all this shit because I know that's your messiah, man.
You going to say that about Charleston?
No, brother, stop, bro. Stop, Chris. Ain't nobody talking to you, Chris, because we already know that we can't say nothing that you going to go with no matter how much sense it make, because that's what's called idolatry, bro. That's our people problem. Let's let that man finish, and we'll keep the mic moving. Okay. And Chris, you can get it out that he finished, but you can't debate for him. Let him do it, Chris.
No. Thank you, Sanchez. And like I said, man, I'm all about, thank you for giving me the time, man. I wasn't trying to cut you off or none of that, man.
No, you doing a good job. Even though we disagreeing, I salute to the bill. It's still fairly respectful. So, Chris, you will have your chance to disagree in a minute, but we got to let him argue himself. Go ahead, brother.
Okay, Sanchez. So I think I didn't want you to, because man, I'm a very reasonable guy. What I was saying as far as the leadership is, he's not that. He's not the leader that we need, especially when it comes to the youth, because he says one thing and says another. But what I was saying as far as leadership is, he hasn't showed us that he will be willing to die for the youth. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why I mentioned Malcolm X. I'm not relating him to Malcolm X. Actually, if I am, I'm saying that he's not that kind of leader, which that's what we need. And we haven't had, you know, since I don't know how, since years now, you know what I'm saying? Since, you know, back in the 50s, even 19, whatever. So what I was saying is—
You sound real, bro. That is crazy that you would say that. We in trouble. So but did you just say to me that Charleston White is the kind of leader that we ain't had in a bunch of years?
Yeah, because
I'm
saying that's not the guy that said that, bro. This is crazy.
Can I give
the second motherfucker.
Wow.
Hold on.
Yeah, don't jump to conclusion.
No, I'm gonna let him finish. I'm just shocked, and I gotta let him hear my shock. Go ahead, brother.
I'm not gonna give you any wow moments. Like I'm with you on what you're saying as far as the leader that he is. He's not the kind of leader that we need. I'm just saying, like, compared to Malcolm X, he's kind of, especially him. You
can't compare him to Malcolm X. He's nowhere near on Malcolm's level. Why you doing that?
That's what I'm saying.
Can I please say something, bro?
This is the leader that we need, and that he's doing what we. First of all, he's not speaking for me or nobody that I know. Like, he's very, and what I'm saying is, even though he's very controversial, I mean, I've listened to him before. I listen to some athlete or entertainer that's leading us down the drain. Like, that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying he's our leader.
Now, did you say earlier that he was willing to die for the youth?
No, man.
Okay,
I'm saying
cool.
he wasn't. I never said that, Sanchez. No.
Oh, my bad. I thought I heard. I was why I get you to clarify. If you done, I'm gonna pass it. If you done, man, good.
Yeah. That's all. I just wanted you to know that I was understanding what you're saying, and it's a touchy subject, but you know, I mean, he's doing more than a lot of these dudes out here that's not doing nothing. Like,
I don't understand that, but yeah, we're gonna.
brother Sanchez, man.
Hold on. I just want to say this. One of the things that they, every single time you ask them, what is Charleston doing and this and that, and they just always go blank. One of the easiest things he kind of tries to draw to is like the fact that he's changed laws in certain areas in his local areas for the juvenile death penalty and stuff like that. So he did get certain laws changed in this area for the youth. And then he do a lot of shit with the boys that end up going to jail before they get raised. I'm just saying that's what
and I got you. Now look.
I'm not saying
No. I'm glad you brought it up. I ain't debating. I'm saying, yeah, I'm glad you was able to point out something he did, even though the people that's following him didn't even point that out. And you right, is something they should. Now look, I got you. Now let me say something to that, brother. I got you on it. We registered it. And now let us build on it. So what I want to say about it is you getting teenagers off the death penalty while also provoking them to want to bust your head. So
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? So when they do it, they ain't gonna get the death penalty. They'll just get life. Okay, good shit. I'm gonna tell you, man. Yeah. But begging a white man not to kill our children is a good thing, and the white man listen to Charleston. Oh.
All I wanted to say to y'all guys, bro, is no. The comparison that guy was making, I understand where he's coming from, and it's all due respect. But in my opinion, this is my opinion, and from what I see, Charleston White is a person of conflict, man. Everything that he says and what he does, when he says he's doing something positive, it doesn't balance out. It's like oil and water, because you're sitting up there telling these people mamas to SMD. You know what I'm saying? Like you just said, bro, Sanchez. You claim you said you do these youth programs and you give back to the community and all that stuff. But what sense does it make to say F the dead or telling their mamas to SMD? Because you got a little bit of fame. A real person is going to stay on their craft. They're not going to mix anything up. You're going to know this person for their craft. So to compare him to a Malcolm X or a Martin Luther King, hell no. Excuse my language, but hell no. Because them guys really stood on business. And if they was on some grimy type stuff and was saying certain stuff behind closed doors, they wasn't doing it amongst the public because they knew they had kids watching them. Charleston White, all them kids that he said that he did something for are watching him right now. They're like, well, dang, we gonna wild out too. We gonna go to the interview and pull out a strap too. So what sense does it make? It cancels out. You're not being real. I don't give a damn what he said he did. I don't give a damn about his catalog.
Listen, this is what people gotta realize. Charleston White is putting out music dissing the dead, and his excuse is, well, they killing each other and dissing the dead. So why can't he basically saying I can do it if they doing it
because he always bring up Tuka. He always bring up Tuka.
Yeah, he disses
because he loves Tuka, man, for sure.
But he don't bring up Tuka in no negative light though, so we ain't gonna do that one.
He never do that.
You didn't catch what I said. He brought up Tuka. He defends Tuka, but he'll say King Von mom can SMD. That doesn't make any sense, dude.
It don't. You ain't never supposed to disrespect nobody, dead or mom, like that. Period. You a simp nigga.
That's crazy.
Time out. Hold on. This is what I will say. Listen, nobody
F that nigga, man.
Hold on, time out. I'm just gonna say this. As a nigga that's out here in Chicago or whatever, it's like that whole that Tuka Von, this thing and this and that. Let's get one thing understood. Tuka ain't even no nigga that was no rapper or nothing like that we know was famous and this and that. Then you got Von, time out. Then you got Von that was and this nigga every chance he got, and he wasn't even.
Because they was both outside, though, look, bro. You already know that.
Right. No.
Playing different games, though.
Bro, so what you saying? That justify either one to get this.
Let me finish my point. Damn, can we be grown?
Let QB finish.
Can a nigga finish a point? Shit. All I'm saying is, look, when it comes to that whole debacle or whatever between them, for motherfuckers in King Von camp to let that nigga continue to do that, just like anybody in the other camp, to let them niggas continue to do that and diss the dead and not check their homies like that shit wrong, then be mad when a motherfucker do it to them. You can't, nigga. Karma is karma. And my thing is, I don't agree with everything that Charleston White says or whatever, or how he move and none of that shit, but the whole message to King Von mother of why you let these other mothers struggle and then say shit when it was them, but now that it's you is wrong. And it's like, I agree with that. It's like, at the end of the day, that shit ain't right on either behalf.
Nah,
time out.
I just want to ask you a question,
I gotta speak on that.
Let me
That's being biased, bro. That's being biased.
I want to ask you a question real quick.
All them guys
let me
are
ask
gone,
you this.
man.
Yeah, but this is what I want to ask you.
And that's why I said it's not right.
How old was Tuka was 15 when he died, and Von was what, barely 25, right?
Right. He was 26.
No, hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. We talking about a 52-year-old man who was locked up from 14 to 21. He did not change no laws on no juvenile murder. He was a person. He was wait. Hold on, quality. Just shit. Listen to me, quality. He was just the chess piece moved in order to be the example on why. Right, that nigga didn't go up there and argue for no. But this what I'm saying. This what I'm saying, quality. This what I'm saying. But listen,
what those people say.
I get that, but listen what I'm saying. Me and you both know, regardless of the age, Tuka was outside, Von was outside. But these is young kids. What we want to know is why is a 50-year-old man interjecting himself in young kid as he is one of these young kids. It's a little weird, ain't it? That's what's weird. You see what I'm saying?
And he not from Chicago.
Like, man, you ain't from these places.
No, 100%. That's why I said I don't agree with this shit.
Good point. Hey, how many of my Chicago brothers in here? How many Chicago brothers in here, man?
Man, I'm from the West Side.
Okay, cool.
Every one of them.
I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, but I got a family out there, man. So I got much respect, much love for y'all Shot Right brothers, right?
Outside all day.
Listen.
Wow,
y'all brothers feel, because I'm gonna tell y'all something that I didn't like. How did y'all feel about that dang old interview? I'm kind of late coming in.
Which one?
When the guy was telling, he said the whole city can, SMD.
Oh yeah.
I don't feel no type of way about it.
Yeah, right,
but you gotta think about the youth, though. Right, fact. But think about the youth, though. That's my point, though, ED. I'm a 40-year-old man, so it don't affect me. But the thing is this, though.
Hey, y'all keeping it playing, man. I respect
that,
man.
Nigga, ED, when I was 18, 19 years old, wasn't no Charleston White and none of that shit out. But music still made me feel some type of way. Nigga, I remember when Shot Banging tapes came out back in the day and niggas was beefing over that shit. So what I'm saying is, anybody that knows the paradigm of how to shift the energy of the youth is always gonna use drama and negativity to push their agenda.
You know what? Now watch this. Now watch this, right? Because everything y'all saying is facts, and here go the thing, and I gotta throw it to George Macon, right? When we influence our youth with negativity because it can make us a bag, our youth gonna deteriorate and be on a path of degradation.
Thank you, bro.
And everybody else gonna hold their youth to a higher standard, and they don't care about money and shit. Let me tell you something. You can't pay for certain things like integrity, dignity, and all this, and other groups know that, man. But let me fall back.
Hey, let me say this thing too. I'm gonna take it back because I got quiet and let other brothers go in. But when you played that video, right, the brother Chris Lockett went in and said, "I agree with Charleston when he said what he said about that young brother's family." Right. Let me say this. I'm gonna show you how hypocritical the black community is. Charleston White never had his son wasn't murdered, and it wasn't highly publicized. So we don't know what the fuck he would have did. He just running his mouth. Number two, who's to say that Trayvon Martin's father is a shooter? Everybody black in the community ain't killers or shooters. They was looking for justice. Everybody ain't like that. Chris Lockett probably ain't a goddamn shooter. So what I'm saying is, it's okay for him to say that, say, I would have went out and killed that nigga. And then we got niggas, because that's what y'all are, niggas, that will sit here and say that's okay. But if somebody shoot your mother or your sister or something, and you got males in your family that may not go out and do nothing, it's okay for me to just go and say, man, fuck that nigga Chris Lockett and his family. Where's the compassion? There's no more empathy, no more compassion.
No sit back.
No empathy.
Above everything,
empathy,
that's the real one right there.
Man, he uses that shit for shock value, bro.
You know what I just thought about? When they start to dehumanize us and desensitize us and make us more inhumane, look, now watch this. We lose our humanity, and what happens is when the people start to lose their humanity, they lose it with their own people before they lose it with anybody else.
And when we lose humanity, we lose sanity too. So niggas start, it's chaos.
Hey, George, I like my fault.
Oh no, my bad, brother. No, what I wanted to say real quick, man. What I believe, bro. By me, I don't know the age demo on here right now, but I'm 37, right? So I'm kind of like I'm up there, but I'm kind of like
we all around the same. Yeah.
So when I watch a brother like Charleston White, right? Okay, you take the good with the bad. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? When you
don't. You just take the good. You eat the fish, spit out the bones.
Yeah,
you just take the good.
Like you draining the fish, right? But see, look, here go the messed up part about it, though. He said he's for the youth, but you got to remember, you kind of agitating and antagonizing the youth when you dissing people that like Vine and Duck and things like that, because you got the young guys that looked up to them. So what are they looking forward to when you saying that you doing stuff for the community, but then you'll turn around and then say these certain vulgar words to their moms?
That was the only thing I was asking.
Yep. And then on top of that, you know, you claim you helped this lady out, but then you renege. See, I don't like that eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth thing, man. If you do something from somebody, you do it for the kindness of your heart, and you don't never bring that up. He gonna put out to the world that he was paying this lady car note, and he's saying he could have effed her. That's crazy, bro.
Hey, I want to speak to George's point.
They making videos bashing them too, though.
Like and share,
I'm saying that though, but that's called eye for eye, tooth for tooth. You ain't supposed to. A man not supposed to go back and forth with a woman, bro. He supposed to handle his business.
Hey, George, you made a point that I think got breezed by that like with the Trayvon Martin and his father shit. That everybody got this perception of a black man gotta be some type of gangster or some type of nigga that's gonna crash out over a situation. Trayvon Martin's father, let me give y'all some information. That nigga's from right here where I'm at right now, East St. Louis, St. Louis. He from East St. Louis, Illinois. All my OGs know Trayvon Martin dad. That nigga been a factory working, regular, good ass, just work a fucking job ass nigga his whole life. That man moved to Florida to get his son away from this bullshit. You see what I'm saying? And set up that man working a factory and just all the kids that they put on the TV that are slaughtered or
because you want to know why my brother.
Listen what I'm saying.
You see what I'm saying?
Real quick, y'all got it.
You want to know why my brother?
Listen real quick.
Everybody wasn't designed to be a killer.
All the kids that they put on TV that are slaughtered for ritualistic purposes are actual indigenous royalty, and y'all got it. No, but this is what I'm saying.
Let me throw this
even the niggas who did the killing ain't even designed to be killers. When we talk about niggas in the hood, it's probably really 10% of niggas that's really willing to do their shit and go to jail and sit down.
The
other niggas, even if the niggas
out here,
do it, that's what I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Everybody ain't built to be that type of machine, though.
Every 90% of the hood is just regular niggas who trying to get by, man.
And most black men ain't killers, ain't shooters. So for people to sit here and defend that, talking about something, he was right. That shows the lack of compassion that black men have for each other. When I heard him say that, the first thing I asked was, wait a fucking minute, as a man, as a father. I said, wait a minute, Charleston, what about Mr. Martin? What about his father? How could you say some shit like that? And then when I hear people co-signing like, yeah, he right, he should have, and I'm like, wait a minute, motherfucker, you ain't gonna go shoot nobody. So how
this man still got children. He still got other children besides Trayvon and the wife that he still. So he's supposed to crash out and just fuck everything that the black man gotta be the crash out dummy every time. We can't handle no situation with, you know what I'm saying?
This is why the bullshit gotta stop, and we don't need a nigga like Charleston White out here, because for real, this contributes to the violence. Niggas want to kill that man.
It's a place for him. It's a place for him.
I keep hearing y'all say about Charleston White what he doing. Y'all keep defending the niggas that's getting violent over the goofy shit that he's saying. Like niggas ain't got nothing better to do.
That's a good point.
Like
we already know, bro.
What are you talking about, bro?
No,
because I heard several times. I heard that play to that shit, bro. That shit sound like that. That's the other crooning. That's the other crooning. Like we still cool with the gang niggas over here. That's that shit, bro. That shit lame as hell.
Well, take that gang shit on,
when it come down to it, this nigga is a comedian. You shouldn't be giving him no type of gas for him to be able to get nobody up to the point where they shooting, nigga.
Who's over here defending real nigga gang culture?
So I don't know how to troll it.
Wait. Hold up, wait. No, listen. I'm gonna let him and George go one-on-one, man. Y'all mute up and stuff.
I want to ask a question. See, a lot of people come up and run their mouth. And what he just did was, because I listen intently to how people talk. I'm 47. I've been around a long time. And I know bullshit when I hear it. So now we calling out this guy for disrespecting Trayvon Martin's mother and father. And one guy came up and said, oh, I agree with it, because that's what he would have did, as if all black men are killers and shooters. This guy comes up and say, well, y'all defending these gang members and these shooters, and show me anywhere in this stream where we defended any of that. And if anybody know my content, I got content. It's called Death to the Real Nigga.
You might not have done that, but I'm saying I heard other people saying y'all can't blame. No, bro. You had your turn to talk, nigga. You had your turn to talk, bro. You too long now. You need to
You gotta have some respect for your elders.
You just had your turn to talk. For real.
It's cool because I never stopped talking.
Relax, nigga. You gonna get your point across too, bro. You gonna get your point across too, man.
No, I'm asking you a question.
No, relax. I'm talking right now, nigga. You just got done saying what you.
Yo, Sly Sleepy, you tripping, bro.
Respect that man.
Yeah, the man wasn't finished, man. You cut him off then telling him to stop and all this stuff, bro. Let him finish, man. Go ahead, bro. You too. Yeah, go ahead, man. You pipe down, it ain't that deep. Go ahead. Unmute your mic, George. You got to unmute.
I'm only going off of what you said. Who on this panel is supporting real nigga culture or the gangs? Don't just say, well, you heard somebody. You came up here and made a statement. Who are they? Because we ain't talking about none of that. We speak against that. So now what you got to do is qualify your statement, young man.
Okay, so you didn't say that. But this nigga Drizzle McFarland and Ed Vance, I just heard them niggas say you can't really blame no gang niggas for doing what they had to do to Charleston White. And I'm saying, like, would you kill Chris Rock over the goofy shit that he was saying? So now you saying the only way to solve this issue is by getting so violent that he'll never talk again or nobody else will talk like him. That shit sound like the police state shit. Real or not? And I'll mute up.
Copy and paste. Man, ain't nobody saying.
Now again, we keep dancing around this topic and subject. Again, for anybody that's on the panel that's in support of him, that believes what he's doing is heroic, and believes what he's doing is revolutionary. He's revolutioning the minds of the young people. He's the one leading the charge. I need you to take his teachings and his talking points in your cities that you're in and implement it in the street. Take it out there. If you are not willing to do that, I'm telling you, as a big homie grew up way before social media, when you had to be right in front of a person's face and show and prove in real time. I'm asking you to take it out to the streets. His way of doing it. Implement it.
That's not what I was saying. As sure as Diamond is unbreakable, I swear to God, Charleston White, at the end of the day, he's not gonna have that Malcolm X crowd. You right about that. And I'll just mute up after that. I just said what I had to say. That's it. Feel me?
And that's all, and here. All I'm saying for people in the chat and all you young people that love that, if you agree with him and you support his movement, I'm just asking as the big homie, bring it to Southwest Philly and go outside and say, you niggas gotta get out of here. Go on. I'm gonna bring my camera and I'm gonna come and see it. I'm gonna stand across the street and watch it do. Because see, you guys are saying that this, what he's doing, because I give you an example. The so-called work he's doing in the community, it's thousands of black people that's doing that and doing even more than him. Way more than him. But we ain't online antagonizing young people and behaving like the people we supposed to be, with the behavior we supposed to be condemning. We ain't doing it for money. So, but if you love it and you say that this is the right way and it's revolutionary, take it outside.
And George Macon, ain't that what hip hop do? So that's what I'm saying. Like, we got to figure out why the youth love this nigga and the old heads like us. Well, we ain't really, but I'm almost 40. And you know what I'm saying? We all around the same bracket, the same peer group. But it's a certain section of generation that just go with it. They go with it because they've been bred to think that this is what a real nigga is. But y'all got it.
Because online, you could be the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker. You can be whatever you want to be online. But there's a difference in going outside and in real time.
Real life is different, yeah.
Big facts,
and see,
Big
but we
facts.
live, the new generation lives not outside. They live online. Then when they go outside, it's instant action based off what's online. So it's a parent
outside.
Y'all see what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all got it.
Yeah, he ain't even doing that outside. He doing it online.
And that's another thing too. People are in at the online shit. It's not so much even that it's an online or offline thing. It's that they pulling a online onto your offline. It's creating a matrix. That's really what's going on. So it's just niggas that know how to navigate that, niggas that don't. Charleston white ass is a troll. If you don't know that by this point, I can't help it.
Nigga's a king troll. Every situation he been in is troll shit.
Let me show y'all something, right?
Any nigga that take him serious.
Watch this. Trolls live under bridges because they isolate themselves because of their behavior, right? But at the same time, in their own little world, with their own little following, guess what? Y'all don't realize, man, like, we empower these folks, and I'm going to tell you how. Everybody that come and defend these guys, guess what they doing? They defending the kind of behavior that they don't want in their own children. And this is how a community can't progress as a people, man. If we ain't willing, like I said, look, there's a lot of rappers that I like to listen to. And if somebody asks me if they music beneficial to black folks, I'll be like, no. And my folks would be like, Sanchez, why you listen to it? I'd be like, man, you right. I grew up to it. I gotta do better, bro. Like, we ain't willing to be honest like that. So we'll perpetuate the shit that's causing our self-destruction because, well, long as that, see, the people in power, they found out a long time ago that if they make self-destructive behavior cool and make it an incentive by making the niggas with the most self-destruct behavior rich and popular, then they can basically pay a people to do their own, to kill their damn self, for real.
Hey, Sanchez, that was a cold metaphor you just said about the troll under the bridge, because for real, like you said, these is really what the trolls do. But guess what they do? They don't reveal themselves till you come across that goddamn bridge and you go looking for some shit. Hey, I heard it's a troll over there. Y'all want to go? Y'all, let's try to cross that bridge. Oh, no, I ain't fucking with that, because all people got to do is not fuck with that type of shit. But what do? Everybody want to test the waters. Your mama told you that motherfucking pot hot. Don't grab that bitch without no oven mitt.
That nigga Charleston White's the police, point blank, period.
Facts.
You know, so.
Man, all that nigga had to do was clean up what he was saying and stop being disrespectful to niggas' families and extending that shit farther than where it needed to go.
But that's not gonna get him that bag though, bro.
No, look, I'm gonna tell y'all the most dangerous thing that's going on right now. It's the fact that if you doing something in the community, we'll overlook any of your behavior, that any other immoral activity you got going. That's why dope dealers knew if they give out turkeys every year, that they good to go, man.
Right.
Yeah, there you go, Sanchez.
I would like to add
old turkey
to the panel.
You gonna pay attention to that evil that you doing.
I would like to ask this question. This is direct. When did y'all change your mind about Charleston White?
Never changed my mind.
I've been here, this opinion with him since the beginning, brother. Just to let you know. Speak for me.
Hey, guess what, y'all? And I hope this don't look direct, much respect. I hope me and you don't get off on a bad foot today. I'm going to answer your question. I muted everybody. I just want to make a point. Bro, we really asking a question, is Charleston White a good example of black masculinity for black boys to emulate? It don't matter when somebody changed their mind or doing and all that stuff, because what it is about, I still think that Charleston White say some true shit. But I'm telling you, that ain't enough nowadays. We got to live that truth too that we say. And that's all I'm saying. I gotta do it, you gotta do it, and we all gotta hold each other to that if we gonna get better. We challenge each other with everything else, twerk challenges, hot sauce challenges. This is a good challenge I'm giving to the people. Go ahead, Dada.
All right, to say the least, I don't know how I got cut off. I just asked something real simple, and it was a bunch of
Because you asked
mutter.
a question and that people needed to answer it. That's how.
No, it was a whole bunch of mutter. Because if I remind people, just 3 months ago, everyone was in support of fucking Charleston White.
It don't matter. It doesn't matter.
No,
was.
Yep.
You right.
You right.
You know what? If
There I
people
am
don't,
being
let me
put on
explain
mute again.
something, y'all.
There I
Watch
am
this.
being put
I ain't gonna change my show about that. That's irrelevant. If what we saying right about that man, we got the right to change our mind. I grew up listening to rap music. Today, I changed my mind about it. I think it's harmful to the people. If we can't change our mind, then we ain't gonna get better. He's proving my point that we gonna be exterminated, because in order for people to get better, they gotta change their mind. But you can't do that, though. Again, another thing that's gonna keep us back.
Fast.
Absolutely. We got the right to grow, everybody. We got the right to learn and know better. Period.
Sometimes
carry on, everybody.
And we understand that it takes extreme measures for extreme situations.
Or when people reveal themselves. So I never support them, but you might see people come out talking away, and you might say, I agree. But 6-7 months come down the line, you like, no, I ain't messing with this dude. So you have every right to change. But I would ask certain people that support, name 4 or 5 black organizations in your community that you actually go and support or work.
You know I can, because I grew up in the ministry. You know, we are outreach, we're on outreach ministry, et cetera, et cetera. We've been helping everything. So like that's why I wanted to mention again.
And let me say this
before
when you
go to church. But
let me say one thing. Diet, I got to say this, my brother, real quick, because people in the chat room, look, Diet Act don't offer no productive intellect into the bill. He come up here to change the narrative, and I ain't gonna let that happen.
That's all that was should prove them wrong, though, bro. Let them look foolish and prove them wrong.
That was nah. I know how to make a good bill. Yeah,
all
right.
Bet.
I know how to create good quality shit.
Yeah, I'm asking the chat, and I'm asking people that support. Could be some of the reasons that you actually support him, because the local organizations, the grassroots. I ain't talking about these coons and sellouts. The grassroots organizations that's out here that's working with kids. Do y'all go to lend your support and services? Do you even help where you live, your people? Do you support them, or are you online twerking for some nigga you don't even know all the way across state? Do you even working with your local organizations? Because they're very
George, you want to know something, bro? It's crazy because I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. The majority of the schools in the hood, you'll be surprised, man. It be the people that live in certain conditions versus people that need to be popping out and really coming to them events. You know, for example, they had a backpack drive for the kids at the one school that's close by my area. And I was seeing the people like that really been living in this community for years. You know what I'm saying? People that's straight from the block. But it's supposed to be everybody popping out. People say we gotta change our community. We gotta change the way we live in. We have to do more peaceful things and encourage the youth not to indulge in violence. but they never show up, bro. It be them real
why?
poor people.
You know why, Dizzle? Because the same way we get in these social media places as a group, and we try to figure out who killed Shaquilla, the girl in Mexico. We get in these all these gossip places. We don't put that same energy in the blocks we live on. We online right now in our living rooms or bedrooms in the communities we come from. We don't put that same demand in these social media spaces to actually tell our people that they need to be on the block.
Fact.
We don't do it. We don't use that same energy. But then we
Sure
complain.
fact.
So I always say on my channel, Kanye West, Kyrie, when people don't support them, and even Stephen A. Smith, right? Candace Owens, they ain't the biggest coons. The biggest coons in the black community is us, because we'll complain about our current situation, but we ain't doing nothing as a collective to stop it. And other groups is watching, they benefiting off our dysfunction. They like, look at these stupid niggas. Because that's how we operate. We got the biggest mouths in the room, but we either too cynical or too lazy to do what we need to do as a collective to change our situation. Cleveland, Philly, all these black cities, we don't use these social media spaces to socially engineer our minds, children the right way. Right. We use it to feed each other out.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, prime example, right? The nigga that I just put off, I let him back on. All he do is go live talking about different people in the community. And these different people be going live talking about NASA.
He on there showing polls and shit. What the fuck?
Hold up, bro. Let me talk, man. Now, these different people that he making videos about, they going live talking about Monsanto, the World Health Organization, the World Economic Forum. He's going live talking about them. Guess what? That's how you can spot an agent. You can always spot an agent like that, an agent of chaos.
Facts.
Look, let me tell you why I don't respect Dialect, and I want the chat to see this. This man come on my call. He always disagreeable and disruptive while he's over there talking shit about me in the worst way behind my back every day.
I draw a lot of attention for
Look,
my auntie.
and I don't even bring that shit up. I draw a lot of attention. I know what he do. I know the nigga he's clout chasing like the people he defending. That's why he
not at all.
That's why he got videos. That's why he got videos.
Is that why
all
you brought
on.
me up here to mute
That's
me?
why he got videos on.
Bring me up here
you
to
gonna
mute
let
me.
me talk, brother? I'm gonna let you respond to what I'm saying, but you gotta
This
let
is
me
your
finish.
show. You can strike it up and talk about
Just
me.
let
all
him
you want
talk.
to.
Diadec, just have some
No,
patience.
no,
bro.
no, Diadec.
I brought you up here to talk to you, but you ain't gonna let me talk to you, bro. You gotta be quiet.
Diadec asked serious questions. That's what happened. And y'all got vexed
You ain't
because
Serious question right now. Ask one right now. Ask one right now.
He didn't ask no serious question, and guess what, bro?
Yeah, you got to keep it real, bro.
Damn, why am I keep getting muted?
Because I'm talking. You can't interrupt me while I'm talking. Wait your turn. Can you do that?
Man, let's go back to the topic, man.
So that's what I'm trying to do. Diadec, I ain't gonna even talk about.
No, you drawing attention.
I'm not gonna talk about how you two-faced. We're gonna go back to the
What
topic.
is you talking about, Sanchez?
We just gonna go back to the. No problem. Let's just go back to the topic.
You came in here and made everything about you just that fast.
No, I did not. Y'all did, because I came up there and
been up
asked
for 30
serious
minutes.
questions. I said 3 months ago, y'all was not
Can
talking.
I ask
like
you
this.
a question?
Damn,
then?
see, there we go. There
I
we
wanna
go.
ask-
That's
yeah,
what I'm saying.
yeah,
That's what
yeah,
I'm saying.
yeah,
Hey,
bro.
man, how you gonna regulate this man?
That's this nigga died.
It's
That's why I'm about
Sanchez
to put him off and keep him off next time. The nigga already talking shit every show. Like, for real talk, y'all don't understand. I'm doing this man a favor, even letting him be on this shit amongst real niggas. Like, bro, let me go ahead and put your ass on up out of here. And y'all want to know why I don't fuck?
No, Sanchez, let him rock out. Let's see what this fool got to
bro,
say.
relax. I see you might be new to Dialect, but we ain't. You ain't gonna get nothing out of him but disruption and kindergarten behavior, and I'm seeing my numbers go down. See, I know his tactics. So my thing is this right here, man. The man wanna say, then y'all support Charleston White. So how y'all ain't gonna support him now? That's kindergarten talk. It don't matter if you supported one person and you say, well, I don't support him no more. You got the right to do that. That's what all of us saying. That's dumbass talk. I don't want to engage a nigga talking stupid like that. Why should he keep the mic if that's what he want to say? Well, then you support this person that day. Well, you got to keep supporting them the rest of your life. Like, man, no, I'm going to boot you. You're dumb. Let's keep the grown folks going to get, let the grown folks talking. But let the grown folks talk, man, because that nigga is a child who forgot to take his damn Ritalin.
Facts. In facts. And when we break down the topics of why he was acting that way, or why these youths and some older elders love Charleston White, when we break down the psychology of it.
Now look, watch this. Somebody
Yeah,
talking about let that man talk, and I just showed them that man over there on his channel dogging me. I shouldn't even let that man on my call. See, that's what I'm
really
saying.
He really on a verbal attack.
Watch
you can't
this,
do
right?
that on the man's show.
And then it wasn't his time to talk. You think I'm gonna let that nigga run my show when he over there being two-faced talking behind my back, but still over here like all shit, all good?
Pardon my
That man
language,
an agent of
Sanchez,
chaos,
man.
bro. See the shit
Pardon
that
my
people
language,
take.
man,
Hold
but
up, bro.
fuck
I ain't talking to you. Hold on. Let me holler at my people a second. No doubt, no doubt. See, a lot of y'all in the chat room, y'all want me to do shit you wouldn't do. If a nigga did less to you, you wouldn't even tolerate it. You want me to give a nigga a platform who dogging me on this channel every day. Shut up when he talking. Be quiet. And man, fuck that shit you talking about. Let us keep going with our bill. Y'all niggas crazy.
Exactly. Real niggas everywhere. Digital or real life. Fake life or real life. Don't matter. Same energy. But yeah, y'all got it. I've been talking enough. Hey, everybody got a hand raised. Y'all go ahead. My bad.
Hey, no, real shit though, brother. Real shit, because it was a real bill, man. That wasn't cool, man.
We got
Dude
niggas
was
on the panel with hands raised. I just want to throw that out there again. They ain't said nothing the whole time. We've been on here
And
for hours.
this man hopped on and didn't even deal with the title. That says you're
right.
This says
That was
you're
disruption. That's
that's another thing that show you we got a lot of autistic people. Because what I do online, guess what? What I do online, man, I'll see a person's live and I'll look at their title and I'll be like, okay, what do I got to say about that title? If a person asking, is Charleston White a good example of black masculinity? I'm not getting on these folks' shows and saying, hey, did you support Charleston White at one point? Look at you, see, you're turning on him now. See, look. And folks will be like, okay, yeah, now, that make all us look silly.
Yeah, that was disruptive behavior, like in the classroom, the kid that get into everybody in trouble. You know what I'm saying? That was
bro,
stupid.
Stay on topic, man. Yeah. That shit don't prove nothing, and you ain't made nobody look bad asking that, because nothing wrong with supporting somebody then finding out you don't want to do that. Ain't nothing wrong.
And then it might be some brothers that don't even know nothing about Charleston and never did support the nigga. So you just assuming everybody in this mug was supporting that brother Charleston White.
And
I wasn't
weird
supporting
about it. I came up here and tried to debate bro about it, because around that time, like bro was like, yeah, it takes extreme measures for extreme situations. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I feel that, because I was like, man, at first, from the beginning, I was telling bro, like, Charleston White ain't no good.
This what y'all got to realize, because you doing what Diadec doing right now, Ed. But let me show you something. When I was supporting Charleston White, it was because all of his smoke was for the rappers only. When that man started dissing people, mom and children, I immediately backed out. So quit talking about that. The real ones know I did the real shit.
No, that's what I'm saying, though, bro.
If you just keeping that shit.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, bro. You just misunderstood.
Yeah, because, hey, Sanchez, because real talk, before this live even ended, I was going to say, man, I'm glad your ass came around, man, and now you start speaking.
My thing is this.
My thing is this. No trolling stuff, just like I respect the fact
let me show you something, bro.
Anybody could. Go ahead.
My thing is this, Bobby. I can give anybody the benefit of the doubt, and I can see what they passion is. His thing, just like, look, Kwame Brown. Kwame Brown was doing his thing with Stephen A. Smith, talking about how these motherfucking go along, get along gang, all that shit. Then Kwame started dissing the people. He started like getting cocky and like using people. See, when these folks get a little following behind them, they start being tyrants and shit a lot of time. But my
I
thing is
disagree
this.
with you.
But look, my thing is this. I see Charleston White doing the same shit. He come on this thing, he ain't blocking nobody at first. Then when he started growing, put everybody on timeout. Just time them out for no reason.
No,
Then you know what I'm saying?
This what I'm saying, Sanchez. Basically, what I'm saying is this. Just on a respect for the debate. You see what I'm saying? Because it might be at times where I've been like on some, man, Trump do this and this, and you like, nah, Bobby, like you seeing the
I never supported Trump.
I'm not saying you didn't.
Yeah, you
I'm
gotta
saying
be specific, man.
If I said something in support of Trump and you like, nah, Bobby, because this was finna happen in the future, and then when that time comes, I still can hold I still got a chance to be like, man, you was right, bro. That nigga, nah, I can't fuck with Trump.
Right, the
Same
changing
thing
of
like
your
we was
mind.
saying.
Yeah.
Right, that's
And
the
look,
same thing we saying with
That's
Charleston White.
retrospect.
Everybody reserved the right
That's
to change their
retrospect.
stand, and there ain't nothing wrong with
you
that.
know what? And you know what's gonna
Facts.
what's gonna eliminate that too? Think about this. What I was saying earlier was people that idolize these folks, they can tell you everything good they doing, but when you point out them people bad, they gonna debate you and defend them people to death, because in their eyes, them people can't do no wrong. Your God can't do no wrong. When you point out when the God of the Bible lying and the God of the Bible doing fucked up shit, folks are making an excuse for God. Well, he lied because Pharaoh did this. Or God God is a jealous God because he love you and all that, but you can't be jealous though. If I say,
He
man,
said this only begotten son, nigga.
right, but you can't be jealous though, because if you be jealous, right, then they gonna say, oh, you a jealous ass nigga, but they'll serve a God that's jealous. This proved that the person you idolize can get away with things that your son can't get away with. That was my whole argument earlier. People making this shit about something else. My whole thing is we got to hold each other accountable for the kind of behavior that we want to see in the next generation. I don't know how that ain't a fact though. That's a fact.
Facts, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, facts.
Set the example, set the standard operating procedure.
This shit ain't about, oh, you supported him one day and you didn't support him the next day. Because guess what? I don't idolize none of these niggas. I stand firm on, guess what? One day, my thing is this with every person I deal with. I tell you what I like about them, what I don't like about them. Even when I was supporting Kwame and Charleston White, I was telling you the fucked up shit they was doing and roasting that too. I'm a balanced nigga, cause that's called I don't idolize you. If you got my attention and on my radar, I ain't just gonna suck you off with the good shit. I'm gonna say the bad shit like, bro, folks do it to me, so I'm gonna do it to you. Folks will say, bro, you fine with your research, you got the cosmology on lock, but you be doing this and doing that. But if they idolize a person, they won't do that to them. Like some of my people will come to my chat because they comfortable with me now, and they'll criticize me and shit, but they'll go to these big channels and shit and let them get away with shit what they wouldn't let me get away with. That's what I'm telling you about, and that's what's keeping the people back. Because money is something that can excuse a person's evil. And that's why the richest people in the world are the most evil, but the people still worship them because they idolizing the money and the wealth. And and guess what they say about anybody that criticize these, and this is beyond Charleston White. Anybody criticizing folks that's promoting like this uppity rich behavior where we stunting on each other and all that. See, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, they'll call you broke and shit like that, but they don't know your financial situation. You know what I'm saying? Think about this, right? When the black nigga gets some money, the first thing he want to do is tell the next black man he broke. But when a white man gets some money, the first thing he do is make the next white man rich.
That's facts, nigga.
We got a different energy for different type of races that we think got a different type of power. And like you said, you already broke down the left and the right of Charleston White, the up and down ins and outs of that shit, right? And we did that months ago. Where it's like, yo, this a wild ass nigga saying wild, crazy shit. I don't agree with this. I agree with that. I don't agree. We already broke that already down. So the fact that some people want to hold anything against you and hold your feet to the fire for one statement, read the whole paragraph, not the sentence. Read the whole essay, not just the paragraph. But y'all get what I'm saying. But look, what's really going on in my mind, in my eye, me myself, is like, why does he have the hearts, minds, and spirits of these youth? Why they think this nigga on point on so many different levels? And we know he full of it. We know he a pet based off
Because
of
he's
how
speaking their language.
so that's what I want
Speaking
to
their
yeah,
language.
yeah,
That man the
Listen.
answer, man. He the
Listen.
answer to the
Hey,
problems
look.
in our
Hey,
community.
look. Watch this. I watched the whole documentary on ancient court jesters. It's gonna explain why the Joker was higher than the king. You ever play cards? The Joker, the higher in the deck. Let me show you
Oh
why.
yeah. Joker's wild.
Listen, the Joker are your idols, your Kanye's, your occultists, your people that's really using a entertainment factor and gesturing to control the masses. That's what the jesters was. They was part comedian, part revolutionary. Go research about the ancient court jesters. The god of ancient Egypt was Best, and he was a fucking small, short jester. These were people that can make you laugh, and they would have been. Now, these were some of the most evil people. Now, they worked for the king. They carried out a lot of the orders against slaves and stuff, but they was able to manipulate the people and gain their hearts because they were good entertainers. And I look at the world today, and I be like, yo, all of these niggas are modern day gestures. All of these, and they all connected together in a group of like the Gestures Alliance
facts,
around
bro.
this bitch.
Yep, and they all in the courts. Like, and that's what, yo, absolutely. The jesters are the ones that promote the propaganda that the kings and queens, but mainly the kings and queens follow the bishops and the cardinals. But then it's a trickle down, effect. And the jesters are the one that play out what's about to happen in the next upcoming war, or the lies about how they won or lost the war they just got back from. And so I love that type of knowledge, because like literally it's about laws. Like they call it the court when the jesters are in the court, and you see like in old English and everybody come to court, like come to court, you meet all the prostitutes, you meet the jesters, etc., right? You meet the king and queen, the cardinals might be there, the party, all the pedophiles, etc., right? But then, whatever. But then this is real. But then you have characters that they put in front of us as our leaders that are at the lower totem of this court system, and apply that to the three branches of government. But y'all understand what it is. They're brainwashed. Our people are being brainwashed because all we see all day, every day is coonery, buffoonery. We're being bamboozled in real time. But yeah, y'all.
And that's what I think hip hop is. That's what I think rap is. It's full of jesters, man. It's full of jesters. All those guys are jesters. For those, a lot of them, them people, whatever the case may be. We ain't gonna really do too much on that, but because I don't want to stray away from the topic.
Go ahead, y'all got it, man. Y'all got it. Go ahead.
No, but I mean, it's jesters, bro. And bro Sanchez, man, I be listening to your beats, not to change the subject, but I can tell, man, you got skills, and I can tell that at one point in time, because I make beats too, and I used to rap. I stopped. I don't anticipate that move no more because I see what time it is. And then now, that the target situation, but whatever, that's neither here nor there. But the skill never leaves, you know what I'm saying? But if we would have got in that game, bro, think the deal or whatever.
Everything happened for a reason, man. Let me just say, let me say, it's meant for us to be here. Game. Yeah, man, we'll be gestures. Guess what, though? I want to say this though concerning the Charleston White stuff, because I'm being a little pressed, for time. So check this out, y'all, before we get up out of here, because I'm gonna have some more powerful streams coming up tomorrow, Monday. I got to be live on this same channel again. So we will come back. Hey, salutes to you, Chris, everybody who support Charleston White. Listen, man, it ain't that deep with me. I like the debate. I appreciate y'all for joining. I hope to see y'all on the next one, man. Don't be intimidated. It's all love.
No,
I
it was all
love
good
this.
input, though.
Yeah,
It
I'm
was
just talking
all
about. I
good
come up
input.
on here. I'm gonna say something back. I ain't saying nothing yet, but I'll say something tomorrow though.
Hey, you could go ahead. Yeah, you want the floor now though? I'll wait. Yeah.
I me myself here. He took the words out of my mouth, so about the same thing. You good?
Okay.
Nah, you gotta say
look,
something. You got a triangle on your face.
well, look, I tell
Yeah, he got the
y'all what.
Illuminati eye and shit, man.
Right.
Well,
I know a
look,
lot. I know a lot. So no, but I can't get it all right now. I got
You
to
with
look
them
up
people,
certain
well,
man?
stuff.
let me ask
Salute to you,
y'all
bro.
something. Y'all want me to keep tomorrow's topic open so we can be all over the place, or have a targeted topic like kind of how we doing?
Yeah.
However you feel, brother.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that'd be dope, man. That'd be dope.
All right, so that's what we'll do. Salutes to all of y'all, and I appreciate y'all, brothers and sisters, for joining.
All right, thanks for having me, bro, Sanchez,
yeah.
man. I appreciate that, brother.
Anytime. Much
Yeah, I
love, bro.
enjoyed it. Enjoyed it to the
Hey,
fullest.
salute to all the
Yeah.
brothers, too, man. Salute to all the brothers on the panel, man.
Oh, yeah.
Salute to
Peace,
y'all, man.
everybody.
Salute to you,
Flat
Sanchez.
motherfucking power.
No
Hey,
doubt.
hey, salutes to you,
Page,
OG
man. If
Leo.
y'all got a
Salutes
page,
to
let
you,
me
man.
know, man. I follow everybody,
we'll-
man. If y'all got a page.
Hey, salutes, George. We gonna build, man. We got a collab too on some one-on-ones, man. I got some 5 topics I'm gonna run by you. But yeah, we gonna get up. Salutes, y'all.
All right, brother.
Yes,
Y'all
sir,
enjoy
sir.
your evening, man. All right.
Hey, y'all. Guess what we gonna do, y'all? Let's pull up on Dolo the pilot, man. Don't nobody go nowhere, right? Let's go over there and get his numbers up before y'all go, right? Let's go and pull up on the brother Dolo. He kicking the game and shit over there. That's my nigga over there. I'm giving a link in the chat room. Go pull up on this brother. Say what up, flat motherfucking power, Dolo. Say flat power rocks with you, my nigga. Nah, go pull up on Dolo, man. That's my nigga. He lied, though, man. Let's go over there. Let's send the numbers over there. Y'all check the bro out, man. Let's go over there and flood his numbers up. Salute to the brother Dolo. Y'all ain't gonna do it. Y'all ain't gonna do it. Y'all ain't gonna do it. Go over there and get the brother likes up too, man. Let's go over there and show some love, man. Real talk. Let's go holler at the bro. He got good energy, man. Y'all go over there and check that brother out. I'm going to be checking him out too. And I'll see y'all over there, man. And thank you, everybody that supported the show. Peace and much love. I really appreciate everybody who donate to the channel. It really helps us, man. So I really appreciate y'all. Patreon, PayPal, Cash App. I can't thank you enough for what you do. Peace and much love.